T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk Live Stream.
Welcome everybody. Hope everybody's doing great tonight. Welcome to another Arcade Talk. Hopefully you'll find it soothing and relaxing. So sit back and relax since the show starts now. Welcome everybody to another stream. Welcome to Arcade Talk Show. Thursday here. Weekend is almost upon us, guys. But we're almost made it to the weekend. We got Thursday night here. Friday is almost here. And the weekend will be here sooner than you think. Let's get the show going, guys. Let's get Pop Brad on here. Let's get things rolling. Let's do it. Let's do it now.
Papa Brad's a game man. He's got passion in his soul. From pinball tables to Atari, he's always in control. He's a master of retrogaming, the old school style's his thing. With every flick of the joystick, you can hear the twang ting. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school living. From the classic arcades to the AtGames Pinball board. With the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit. He's a lover of the classics, the sound of pixelated beats. Late nights at the arcade with every game to feed. But he'll keep on pushing till he's reached that final stage. Papa Brad's the gaming legend. His passion never fades. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school rolling. From the classic arcades to the AtGames Pinball board. With the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit. He's a
All right. What's happening, T. McCluskey?
Going on over there, sucker? What's going
Yeah,
on?
not too much. Not too much. How you doing?
Good. How you doing? How was your
Man,
week?
I've been on riding on the space shuttle, T. McCluskey.
Been right? You been out of space?
Man, I've been in outer space, man. I blasted off.
Blasted off.
Blasted off, man. I don't know if you checked out my video, but I've got lots of great footage of blast offs. It's pretty awesome.
Blast offs.
Man, space shuttle, huh? I mean, it's hard to believe the space shuttle was actually retro, right? I mean, it seems so like technologically advanced and so ahead of its time, right? But now it's like we look at the space shuttle, it's almost like a retro thing, right?
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
It was like
decommissioned nowadays.
I just remember when I went to Houston, where they have NASA, and I just couldn't believe how big it was. Like when I saw it in person, it's like it's pretty awe-inspiring that we were able to build something like that and have it go into outer space. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I actually worked for a company. I was an accountant for 12 years for a company that actually worked with NASA. You know that big crane that they would send a space shuttle to the launch pad with?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Big old platform. Yeah, the company I worked
like
for.
a tank, right?
Yeah, my company I worked for actually made that.
Wow.
NASA. Yeah.
Wow.
We were a big contractor with NASA. Huge.
Amazing. It's amazing.
But now it's decommissioned, right? I mean,
yeah, I mean you can go tour the one they have there at NASA, but yeah, it's pretty neat.
And it was always supposed to eventually take off by itself at one point, but never happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Or not, at least not space shuttle, but I think things beyond that was supposed to do that.
Mm-hmm.
That was like stage one, and then they were supposed to get to the point where you could actually take off, reach space, but it never happened.
Yeah, yeah. Pretty neat. So, what else is new, T. McCluskey?
Not much, man.
I've been
busy all
I've
week.
been playing with the Xrcade a lot too. I got an Xrcade, and I just played some Marvel vs. Capcom 2 from the PlayStation 4 with it. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, how you like that Xrcade?
Oh, man, it's just fantastic. It's so cool. It's like they have ways to hook it up to everything. It's just a controller, but you can hook it up to almost anything, and it doesn't move. It's like having an arcade pedestal. For your setup. But I put out a video showing like how to hook it up to a PC. I showed some Dreamcast, but I also tested the trackball thoroughly because I didn't really test that in my first video.
Oh yeah.
It's really good quality. I mean, it's really good quality. I was playing, all the trackball games you'd want to see, Centipede, Golden Tee, all the ones, all the classics, Crystal Castles. And
you can set that away from your TV, so you're not hitting the TV screen when you're playing on Golden Tee.
Yeah, yeah.
It's hitting TV.
It's perfect for that. It's perfect. And the thing is,
monitor.
Yeah, as far as emulation, it's great because your computer just thinks it's a keyboard and a mouse. It's like it couldn't be easier. Like you literally just map the buttons. It's like so easy. It's like the easiest like for emulation. Like if you're gonna run like coin ops or something, there is like nothing to it. I mean, basically the tutorial is you hit the tab key and you set the buttons. Like I played Robotron, and all I had to do was set the direction buttons, and that's all. That was it. It was running. Perfect.
That was it.
Wow. That was it. Done. So, but I like it. It's really a cool. If you've got the space, it's pretty heavy though. Let me tell you what. When I got that box, I was seeing stars, and when I opened that box, at first I was a little scared because it's a lot of pieces, T. McCluskey.
I know.
It was a little intimidating. First of all, the weight of it, and I was like, man, this weighs as much as like, a dumbbell rack or something. It's really heavy, but that's for its advantage because it doesn't move around when you're playing it.
That's nice right there.
It's really nice. And they have a really good the way that it arcs. It has these little adjusters. The way it connects to the floor is really solid. But it's good to buy a product that's just really well made. Yeah.
Yep.
I like the. I like it a lot.
And it's not that much money really either. I was surprised. It's only regular price is what, $3.99.
Yeah, I got a link to give you like a big fat discount too, which is pretty sweet. I can put it in the chat real quick.
Hey, what's up, Director Shu? Welcome everybody in the chat.
It's kind of expensive because it's so freaking heavy. I mean, the thing is like, it's like shipping a dumbbell rack. I mean, it's like solid steel, heavy metal. I mean,
Yeah,
that's really good. Like people that want, you don't want your arcade stuff to be real light. That's shifting and moving around the whole time you're trying to play it. That's not any good.
no. Yeah, you don't want it to fall on top of you.
Yeah.
While you're playing, right? And they only charge $80 for shipping, which is probably a pretty good deal.
It's probably prorated somewhat because it's heavy. I mean, they got to be losing money. It's like the AtGames. There's no way they're shipping that for $100. They got to, it's got to be prorated or something because that's a really heavy package.
Hey, thanks, Jason, for the 5 memberships. Thank you, Jason.
Let's see here.
MSG Rich got one.
Awesome.
Thanks, Jason. Thank you so much, man. Let's see. Obsidian got one. Richard, aka BK Storm, Zero Cool, MSU Rich, Anthony Seamart. I can't. Thank you guys, and welcome new members.
Good. Yeah, I got gifted 5 too when we started.
Oh yeah, thank you, Pup Brad, for the.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Get you the 5 there.
Members. It's always good to have new members coming to the channel, right?
Yep. And I got to hear during the intro was, "Can you dig it, sucker?"
Yeah, but the stream, I don't think it went over the stream. That's why I did it, T. Husky. I did it before, so we didn't have to hear
it. I had to hear it.
So, anyway.
You drop a link in there?
Yeah, I did. I put the link in there. That's the link. You get the big discount.
Nice.
But yeah, I've been enjoying. They have an adapter to hook it up to almost anything. It's crazy. But the thing that's funny is like my original MAME arcade that I built into my Galaga cabinet. It has some X-Arcade parts in it that are still going.
Really?
Yeah, from all the way when I started getting into this hobby, the funny thing is I had the Dreamcast adapters from all the way when I started. And guess what, T. McCluskey? I plugged them in and they work like a champ. They don't even make that model anymore. They have new stuff. But the thing is they did it right the first time. So they didn't have to redo anything,
Yeah, there you go. That's
literally
nice.
just plugged it in and it was like, boom, I was off to the races playing Dreamcast. Now I can play some Marvel vs. Capcom 2 against people with the PS4. And it's a good product. I like it. I'm impressed with the quality. It's really good quality.
Was a Rockstar said I just bought the XRK XR2 TV. Can I use the AtGames puck with it?
I'm not sure if the AtGames stuff works with it. I'm not sure really yet.
Maybe coin ops on the puck. Yeah. What if it does?
I'm not sure.
I would not be surprised.
AtGames control panels are pretty nice though too. I mean, if you have like the Legends one, that's pretty nice. Legends Gamer. I have a Legends Gamer and a Legends Gamer Pro. I think I have the mini. I have the single one and then the one that has the 2 joysticks. I have both of them.
I have the mini, which is the 1 joystick, and then the other one Pro. Yeah.
Yeah. Even with those, you still have to sit those like on a stand, right? Or put them on your desk.
Yep.
So where this thing is kind of cool is, I mean, really the integration of the stand into it is what makes it so next level.
Yeah, that's something that
it's height adjustable, which is cool because I'm really tall. Like, I'm 6'2", so like I can have it at the perfect height for me, when I'm playing. I like to stand and play. But if I want to sit down, I can just lower it. It's pretty neat. It's got a lot of cool features that are new to like this kind of little niche of like, it's just a really good controller if you want arcade style controls that are pretty adaptable for different uses.
Yeah, I wish I were Rockstar. That would be awesome, man. If you try it and update us, that'd be cool.
I'd like to know if it works with the Legends Gamer Pro. The pucks.
Yeah, Legends Core Plus. If it works on the Core Plus, it probably work on any of them. But that's one thing that AtGames kind of missed the boat on. They should have made a pedestal or something for the Gamer Mini and the Pro.
Yeah, I think Buy Stuff Store made one, but AtGames never made one themselves. Yeah, I think they did. I think Buy Stuff Store made a pedestal out of wood that works with it.
Oh, I didn't know that. Hey, what's up, Obsidian?
That being said, I still love my Legends Ultimate. Don't get me wrong. You know, that's my preferred way to play Robotron. This puppy behind me, man, is just fantastic. It's just like perfect for that game. But it's good to have choices. Choices are good, aren't they, Team McCluskey?
Choices are good.
Choices are good. Choices are good. But I'm thinking, like, for someone that wanted to have just one thing where they could like hook up a bunch of stuff to it, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
like, I could see this as a gateway for people getting into arcade, like just getting more into this hobby, right?
Well, the cool thing is if you don't have the room for like an arcade or arcade cabinets or whatever, this is great because you could just hook up to your TV, and then when you're done playing it, you just roll it and store it somewhere. It doesn't take up much space either, which is cool.
It has the wheels, and you will be using the wheels. Believe me, you don't want to lift that mug. You want to roll it around. It's heavy.
I imagine, yeah.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
The wheels are on there for a reason. Like that step where you have to get the last step was hard to do by myself. I almost needed 2 people, but I managed it, Team McCluskey. I manhandled it and I managed it. I stepped up, but really, I mean, I probably could have used 2 people for the very last steps of it because the stuff is heavy that you're dealing with.
Especially when it's compact like that in a box.
Yeah.
It's even heavier because it's all like piled on top of each other in a box. And the price is affordable too, man. It's definitely affordable.
Yeah, and just to be able to roll it out, it's like I can play on my 70-inch TV, you know. I mean, it's nice to play Golden Tee on these small arcades, but when you hook it up to a gigantic TV like that, it's just like it's a cool experience, man. It's like it's so immersive, right?
Yeah,
I know it's not anything like a real arcade though, but it is cool.
No, but at least it gives you the feel because you have the buttons and the joysticks.
Yeah, you have the controls. The trackball is really nice that they use. It's a good trackball. I think Glenn's Retro Show made the trackball. The same one that GRS designed. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good trackball.
Yeah, and if you can't afford, Golden Tee pedestal or machine, you can still play Golden Tee, especially if you hook up to like a PS5, you can play, PGA Tour, Golden Tee.
Yeah.
Like you said, hook it up to a big TV. That'd be fun to play with friends at that on a big screen.
They've been really good with the customer service too. Every time I've had a bunch of questions because I'm just I guess I'm challenged. I couldn't figure out how to do some things, and they were just like right on it. Like they were back with me like the next day or that evening, which is crazy. And I didn't tell them who I was. I just contacted the regular customer support. So they definitely are on the ball over there at Hex Arcade, and I'm sure that's why you see everyone's getting them for review units and stuff. They got a good product. They just got to get the word out. Yeah. And if you just, I hope it does well because it's a really good product.
But, I forgot it has the pinball buttons there on the side too.
Man, it's got so much stuff. It's got headset holders that are hidden in the front. Like, I was trying to tell Zod Rider, he didn't even know they were there. But there's like, if you feel under the lip, there's a little thing you pull, and you can hang your headset right off the front of it.
That's pretty cool.
And then there's stuff hidden in the base of it. There's your switch to like the bat tops instead of ball tops, and all the tools that you use for adjusting it. If you want to, I never really tighten the stuff down like you're supposed to, but you can tighten. You can even tighten it in place. But the tools are in the base. It's pretty cool.
There's some pictures of it.
Yeah, I mean, if there's this arcade program that looks like you're in a real arcade, if they get the VR thing working with that would be super cool. I just keep all my VR stuff hooked to it now too by it because it's like it's got the little holders for the controllers for the Quest 3.
Yeah,
and it's got the little hook to hang your headset. It's really perfect for it's just a nice little gaming thing, I mean, but it's universal. It's like you can hook this thing up to all the modern consoles. Just use Brooks adapters, and I think they figured this out a long time ago because the Dreamcast. I mean, I had the adapters because I'd done that before a long time ago. Yeah, there's the hidden headset thing.
Yeah,
but pretty cool design. A lot of design for a controller.
I know they've thought about just about everything. I mean.
Yeah.
I think it doesn't have.
That being said, this is just a controller though. This is not like AtGames. This is not a whole gaming system, right?
It doesn't have games.
Like if you get like a Legends game or something, you're getting like an entire game. You're getting the games as well.
Yeah.
The way to play, thousands of games. So this is basically just a really sweet controller. But a lot of us, we have a lot of gaming stuff, right?
Right.
So like, if you have a big TV and you just might want to hook something up to it, play, it plays everything. You can hook it. They really got a lot of adapters.
Hey, what's up, Hobby Hands? I ain't seen Hobby Hands in a long time.
Man, it's good to see Hobby Hands.
Hobby Hands finally was able to make it. Welcome, Hobby Hands. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Hobby Hands. It's been a while. We're glad to see you.
Yeah, it seems like they pretty much thought of everything on this thing. The only thing it doesn't really have is a spinner, right? It has everything else.
They have a spinner. You can get a spinner for it now.
Oh, it can?
Yeah, it goes where those little controller holders are.
Oh, so just
one
of these.
They actually made a spinner for it.
Oh, cool.
And the thing is, it's so powerful. Like I'm still learning about all of its function stuff. It can do so much, Basically has 3 modes it goes into for controls. But the keyboard mode is the one I've been using the most because that's what a lot of the adapters I'm using are using.
There's your tools.
Yeah. Ritual Delo's getting one. He's a real avid gamer, so he'll definitely give it a workout as well. Looking to get some feedback from him, see what he thinks of it. But I like it. It's pretty good tech,
So I think this down here is probably how you adjust is that the thing you pull out to
you pull the lever and it slides on that track.
Yeah.
And
side rails.
Man, it is beefy. Like it's just really built well. I mean, it is heavy too.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I mean, when I started watching your video,
I heard they might rename it. Another YouTuber said they were going to rename it to the Tank Stick VR instead of Arcade 2 TV XR.
Well, the controller only says it's the Tank Stick VR.
Oh, that's for the controller only. Okay. No, get the stand. The stand is what makes it so cool, Team McCluskey.
Oh, I bet.
I mean, the stand is really what makes it really next level because, just sitting on a desk, you're not going to get that same experience. You know what I like about it too? It's like, you see how it has that big flat part on top? That's where you put your keyboard. Yeah. It's almost like having a desk right there, If I had a little small mouse pad when I'm doing emulation, I mean, you could basically work right off the top of it because it's nice and flat. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, it looks like it's big enough for like a keyboard.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, I had my keyboard sit right on there when I did a video where I showed how to hook it up to a PC, how to hook it up to a Dreamcast and a PS4. I showed.
Yeah, and you can hook it up to anything, like you said. I mean, PS5 and Nintendo Switch. I mean, everything, right?
Yeah,
like
pretty much
Dreamcast.
All the stuff. PS2, original Xbox 360. It's crazy. It's like anything. But the thing is, I'm thinking, man, I want to go back to some of them games from back in the day that I loved, right? I mean, when I was playing DOA, I was like, man, I love DOA. There's games that I love that were on consoles that this thing is perfect for. And the thing is, those games aren't expensive to collect anymore because they sold a gazillion of them. Team McCluskey, these places that sell games, they have them. And I'm thinking I can get some really great games that I love and just relive them on this new controller, which is really well made. The controllers are like for Robotron. I actually really like the controls that AtGames uses, though. They're a little bit stiffer. These are real light action,
Are they?
It's good for fighting games, I think. They feel good, but I really like the Legends Ultimate for certain games. I think it's just because the controls are a little stiffer. I don't know how to explain it, but different feel.
Probably has a stiffer spring.
Maybe a stiffer spring, yeah.
In there.
But
these ones are not as much. But yeah, great price, man. I mean, I was surprised when I first watched your video. I was like, yeah, okay, great. This thing's probably around $700 or so.
Yeah, it seems like it would be twice as much as what it is.
I thought for sure it'd be around $1,000, 700 up to $1,000.
When you use that discount code, it goes down to what, 330 something?
Yeah, I think so.
It's crazy for that. I mean,
and once again, the shipping's not bad either, $80. So
yeah. They're not making money on the shipping. Let me tell you, if anything, they're probably still losing money, but maybe not.
And especially even like the dimensions and all that too. It's 50 pounds. It
says 359.
359 with the discount.
Yeah.
Richard Della got it there.
like $40 off. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Hey, when you get anything off.
Yeah. I mean,
great.
Any kind of discount I can get, I'm gonna give it out to the community,
And two, I didn't see this down here. If you use Shop Pay, get 4 interest-free installments of $17.96 a month. That's without your discount, but interest-free installments. That's not bad. I mean, $18 basically for 4 months.
Yeah,
not bad at all. If you couldn't, afford it right off the bat. I mean,
that's pretty.
Yeah, and it's interest-free too, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, he said Ritual Dell says if you don't want the stand, it's $100 less. Yeah, you get the stand. The stand is what makes it so cool. Definitely get the stand. I'm going to tell you 100%. I love the stand. That's what I really like. It just makes it really rock solid.
I think your code works on the controller only too. I do believe.
Okay, cool.
I think, and then you can just get the pedestal. That's $100. So $100 for the pedestal, and then $300 for just a controller if you wanted that.
Yeah, yeah.
But if I'm getting that, I would get the whole thing, like you said.
Dude, I don't have too many PS4 games. I bought I had the PlayStation Plus membership for a while, and I had a lot of games I got through that.
Yeah,
but I'm not sure if that's still active or not. I have to go look into that.
Probably not.
You know what I do have on there, Team McCluskey? I have Pinball Arcade, and you know what's on Pinball Arcade? Elvira.
Yeah,
Elvira's on. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna be testing out them pinball buttons soon.
Oh, you haven't tried them yet? Okay. Yeah,
no, I haven't tried that yet. But Team McCluskey I had to hit the space shuttle.
It hit the space shuttle.
Only so many hours in the day.
I know. I hear you, man.
They only give us a day before it releases to play it. A day. It's not very long.
Not very long, man. Should be a couple of days, but
yeah. But I mean, we do our best.
Or better than getting it on release, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. I'll take a day. A day is still good.
Yeah. Better than none, right?
Yeah, better than nothing.
But you won't really get to try it out a whole lot one
day.
Though.
Yeah. I feel like the way we do our pinball tables where we play for a week, I almost feel like it really takes almost a week to really know everything about the table and really on a lot of these tables experience everything, to get to all four. Like this table had 4 modes, Well, the furthest I ever got was the third one, right? I never got to the last one. So
on which one? Space Shuttle?
Space Shuttle. I got 2 of the modes done. I got to the third mode, but I didn't complete it. I didn't get the third mode done.
I only got the first one done, and halfway through the second, I'm drained.
I think the table will be a real score. Like people that chase scores, they're going to really exploit this table and find ways to get high scores. And I think it's going to be a score chaser table.
Damn.
And I think it's good, like people that are just that are not doing that. It's very accessible, right? The theme.
Yeah, and I like it too. It doesn't look like the other 3.
Don't know the other 3, and it's very easy to understand how to start the modes. You just hit the centered ball lock, the center ball lock thing. Hit it 3 times. It counts down 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
Just like a space, like a space launch
countdown. Yeah,
like a countdown.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Starship. All right.
So where are we going? I'm sorry, we derailed everything with all this Arcade talk, but
that's all right. Hey,
I am loving it. I have been fooling around if I'm not making a video for something else on YouTube, I have been trying to play it and really get a feel for it, and starting to figure out how to connect it to things that I want to connect it to. But
yeah, I don't mind talking about that. I'd rather talk about that than what we're going to talk about next. You wanted to cover it over here. I didn't.
We haven't covered it, dude. People wonder why why not covering it.
I don't know if you guys know what we're talking about.
You know where we're going next.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're probably like the last people to cover this.
Yeah, we're the last ones to cover it. Team McCluskey.
Alice Goes to Wonderland.
Alice Goes to Wonderland.
Oh boy. Here we go. Let's watch
Check this out. Let's see what this is all about, Team McCluskey.
If you want me to pause it, just let me know.
Okay.
Try to get through this quickly.
Okay.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
How's it going?
Wonderland Amusements.
How's it
And,
how's it
we are
going?
just back
I
from
like his background. He's got some cool arcades and pinball stuff on there.
Got some new way toys.
of our Alice.
Got Countdown. That's a classic pinball. Attack from Mars.
Going to show you an updated artwork for the back glass.
Some
Final sweet piece of artwork from Carlos.
marquees.
It's amazing. When we look at the machine itself, we're going to look at the new playfield layout. We're going to see Carlos's artwork actually applied to the machine.
Chaotic PPR. Welcome to the stream.
And for the first time, we're going to see some game code embedded in the machine, which you'll get a little feel for as we look at it. So first up, let's take a look at the finalized.
Pause that, Team McCluskey.
So as you can see, it's been sweet.
Pause that right there. Pause that.
What do you think of this artwork? Looks beautiful.
It is absolutely scary. What happened to Alice? She looks like she's on an acid trip. Look at her eyes, Team McCluskey. That is not a good look.
She looks like a zombie or something. Her eyes are all blackened, sunken in.
It looks like she's on an acid trip or something. Look at that.
Look at that Mad Hatter, man. That damn nose, man. He could peck somebody and hurt somebody with that nose, that Mad Hatter, man.
Yeah,
Watch
this does not look like great pinball art. You know.
You got this rat over here. I mean, he's ready to gnaw somebody, eat somebody.
Yeah, you got Mickey Mouse.
Oh,
You got Alice Cooper there, the Mad Hatter. Looks like Alice Cooper.
Except for that nose, man. That nose, man, can hurt somebody. He could be pecking somebody. You got the Eggman there too. What's his name? Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall.
Looks like
you have Humpty Dumpty over there.
Yep. He's like cracked up already too, man. You're looking too good. You got the Queen.
Mm-hmm.
What's her name? I can't remember her name.
Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts. Boy, that was stupid to me. You got all these heart dudes.
Got all
right
the hearts,
here.
right? The hearts. Queen of Hearts, maybe.
Yeah, that's Queen of Hearts. Only thing cool about this thing is the cat in the back. That's the only thing I think that's kind of neat. But
yeah. The Mad Hatter. Yep.
Yeah, not a big fan of the artwork.
I mean, especially the primary character. Like the main character is Alice, right? Alice looks like, it almost looks like, you remember those Garbage Pail Kids stickers? You remember Garbage Pail Kids, the way they make them look all deformed and like mutated or whatever, mutated? I mean, the art is just, I mean, this is not appealing to me. How about you?
You don't like Carlos's, I think that was his name. You don't like his artwork? Carlos.
I don't know. I kind of liked, remember that Alice McGee game that a long time ago, there was a game on the PC. It was like an Alice, but it was more grown up, you know? I like that. That was cool. This, I don't know. I mean, it's very weird.
That's Carlos. Carlos likes that artwork. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the artwork either. Hey, look at this.
Is that Backglass Final? There's the Garbage Pail Kids. Look. Now go look at the girl's face. It's like they took the garbage pail image and they used that as the template for the main character. Yeah, that is a dead ringer. T. McCluskey, we figured it out. We figured out what they used.
Infested Ian. Alice is infested too. She's infested.
It's infested Ian. Yeah. American McGee's Alice was a really cool game. I remember playing that back in the day and really enjoying it. I mean, there's a lot you could do with Alice in Wonderland. I think this is like, I don't know. It's kind of not hitting any of the bells. It's not grown up enough to be cool, and it's not childlike enough to be cool either. They could have went the other direction too, right?
Yep. What happened to Alice?
It's kind of a weird call on the back glass.
Oh no, there's Alice.
There's Busted Bob.
I forgot about those things, man.
The Garbage Pail Kids. Yeah. When I saw the face, I was like, man, is that a Garbage Pail Kid?
I know the first one. That's the first image that came up too. Was Infested Ian.
Yeah. I mean, to me, the cat is pretty cool. The Cheshire Cat or whatever. That image is kind of cool. But I just think Alice is a huge miss.
Yeah,
it's just as a main character for a pinball, that's not very appealing.
No.
You know.
Hopefully they fix her face up a little bit. They fixed her face up a little bit. It looked a little nicer. But
Yeah, if they fixed her face up a little bit, you know.
Justin said change Alice and the rest is acceptable. I agree with that.
Yeah, I think the main problem is with the main character.
Yeah. And you want the main character
that criticism. Like for me, the other ones are, I guess, passable, but the main character needs work.
Yeah, all the other ones look pretty decent, actually. Even the Queen of Hearts there. But yeah, I think if you change her up a little bit, everything else looks decent.
The other thing before, okay, so we can let her rip. Let her rip. We talked about the back glass. Garbage Pail Kids.
And the little snippets of it that we had released earlier, and it's just really popping off the screen. It looks really, really amazing.
He thinks it's amazing.
As I said,
it's popping.
You know, chose to work with Carlos. We knew we were going to be
Carlos.
Who knew his stuff. His background really was perfect for this project. We really liked the kind of the darker take on the Alice stuff.
Zombie Alice.
It really works for what we were going after. So we love the way this works, this looks. And we did see this artwork applied to, or the version right before this applied to the actual backlash art when we went to our office in Hong Kong. And here's what we saw when we came in the door. And yeah.
Bubble hockey.
Oh, hello, pretty. So this is in our office.
I really wonder why'd they go with such a small form factor.
And
didn't they?
That's the arcade one up.
Yeah.
Design, it looks like.
It is. They just used arcade design. Arcade one up design.
Why? It was like.
I mean, even the back glass, even how the back glass is set up, you know, it's arcade one up setup. I don't know why. Because you know, just like you got the speakers down there. I mean, it looks so much like an arcade one up. It is arcade one up.
You know, the crazy thing, T. McCluskey, I mean, maybe it's just because I love pinball so much, but after having the AtGames 4KP, if anything, I would want a bigger pinball on my next one. Like I wouldn't want to go. I wouldn't want to miniaturize, right?
Yeah,
this is definitely miniaturized. It's going to be more like toy scale, right? Getting smaller.
Well, yeah, it's the same size as that arcade one up you had.
Yeah, same size as the Attack from Mars I used to have.
Yeah, it's gonna be that small.
That is pretty small.
I understand them using the arcade one up format, but they could have still made it longer though. I mean, you still want to take up a lot of space if it made it a little longer, maybe a little wider. But
yeah,
I guess that's all they know is arcade one up.
There's not much spot for the ball to roll when you have it that small. Yeah, everything's gonna have to be jammed in there right on top of everything's gonna have to be really crammed in there.
Yeah. And I wouldn't think it would cost a whole lot more if they made it even.
I don't think it would cost much more. How much, you know what I mean?
Just a little bigger piece of wood. I mean, we're not talking like 12 inches or something. Even like 5 or 6 inches longer would be a little nicer. I mean, what size the monitor was in those arcade one ups? 23-inch.
It was small. It was small. I'm not gonna lie to you, McCluskey. It's not the 4KP.
Oh, I know.
It was. You know what I mean, there was so many issues. I don't even want to get started with arcade one up pinball, but yeah, I was happy when it left the Popacade.
Yep. Well, this ain't gonna have any of the electronics in it.
As a lover of pinball, it was a disservice to pinball. Now, I probably would have been happier if I wouldn't have picked the one that had real pinball games in it, right? Maybe if I would have gotten the Star Wars or Marvel instead of getting the Attack from Mars. Because it just, I felt like it was like tarnishing the name of those great pinball tables. Because they didn't play good, Team McCluskey. They didn't play good.
Well, they didn't play like
people never talk about. Like, a lot of people, all they talk about is what it looks like. But I mean, it didn't play good. That was the problem. The biggest problem was it didn't play really good.
Yep. Yeah, maybe the Star Wars ones would have been a little different. Who knows? But
yeah. Yeah, I don't think it would have triggered me as much. That's the thing, because I wouldn't be comparing it to a real pinball, right? I wouldn't have that nostalgia of playing the real pinball to compare it to.
I mean, I looked at the arcade one up pinballs, but I in the end said no. It's just a little too small, and the reviews were terrible.
Yeah, I bought one. I figured, how bad could it be? You know, how bad could it be? It was pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
I bought one because I figured, how bad could it be? and it was pretty bad. I was like,
and those weren't cheap either, right?
And I remember when Arcade One Up was talking about making more pinballs, they were talking about even making them cheaper, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, that's going the wrong direction. They're like going high speed backwards, you know?
Yeah, the reviews were terrible. I never bought it.
Good to see you. Have a good dinner.
Oh, he's in Vegas. Vegas at dinner. Just checking in. All right, Big D. Thanks for checking in, man.
Well, not all the reviews said they were terrible, T. McCloskey. There were YouTubers that loved the Arcade One Up pinball.
The stuff I watched.
They loved them. They loved them. They bought all of them.
I said no. No. There's too many negatives out there. Everybody, and the number one thing came back was not really too small.
Yeah.
So I held out.
Yeah.
Then I was looking for real V pins.
Well, that was
expensive.
we're talking about space, right? And Space Shuttle, Space Race. There was a race to get a good home video pinball out, right? Between AtGames and Arcade One Up. And let's face it, AtGames won that war. The HD was way better. In every single way, the HD was better than the Arcade One Up pinball. The only thing Arcade One Up had was they did have the Zen license. But that was it. Other than that, in every single way, the HD blew it away. Because I bought both around, I bought both around the same time or fairly close to each other. Once I played the AtGames, it was like game over, for the Arcade One Up.
Arcade One Up, once again, sad because you're stuck with the tables that came with it. You couldn't add anymore. Nice thing about AtGames,
there was no store. There was no.
Once again, you're stuck with the ones you got. Where AtGames is kind of nice because they're continuously bringing new tables out, even for the HD. I know for a little bit there, HD wasn't getting any new packs, but now they're on the roll. They'll be getting
on the roll now. HD is getting some love. I like it.
Yep. So that's the nice thing about AtGames. You're just locked into what you got, like 12, 14 tables on the AtGames or on Arcade One Up. Where AtGames is just continuously putting new ones out there.
Yeah.
That's what's nice about the AtGames.
Yeah. The AtGames is, you buy it to play, you can play hundreds of pinball tables on it now, right?
And they got all these tournaments now too, right?
You're limited to one game, T. McCloskey. One game. Now, if that game is something as great as Attack from Mars, it's good. But what if that game sucks? What if that one game is not much fun? What if the ball doesn't go up the ramp ever? Or, it's like you're just doing the same basic shot to a bunch of bumpers. It's one game. And I play on location as much as I can, pinball, and I could tell you, even just doing that, there are tables that I can just go and beat them, beat them mercifully, like the Mandalorian. It's like I wouldn't want to own that at home anymore because, I feel like every time I play it, I can get a new game, and it's just like I don't think when you have just one game, that game better be great, right?
Yep.
Because there's nothing else to it.
Yeah, that's this one here. Are you going to get bored quickly with this Alice Goes Wonderland? It's not V-pin, so you can't add any more tables. It's just one.
Just one.
You better like it, man, or it's going to collect dust, right?
Yeah, and they better have it engineered rock solid, because what you learn about pinball, even playing the virtual pinball, you learn that the flow of the table a lot of times makes a big difference on how fun the game is, right? Yep. You get a game that doesn't flow well, that has stuff in bad spots, it's just not fun to play, And while we can talk about the looks, I mean, the end game is it fun to play, And that's tough. That's a tougher cookie, isn't it?
I know that is a tough cookie. It's like people are going to buy this, and then what if they don't like the table, man? I mean,
you're stuck with it. And who would buy something like this without playing it? Like, here's the thing. If you're going to buy a real pinball, you can go play it at a bunch of arcades, right? But this, you're not going to have any chance to play it. All you're going to have is a bunch of YouTubers who are on the payroll.
But it's just say somebody wasn't on payroll and they really liked it. Doesn't mean you're going to like it. Like as we know on pinballs, you like Sea of Thieves, you love it.
I love Sea of Thieves, but you don't like it like I like it. I love it, but you don't, and that's fine.
I know.
It just didn't appeal to you. Like you don't like it as much as I like it. And
yeah, the point is everybody's tastes are different. So it could be the greatest table for somebody, then somebody else they don't like it. I mean,
yeah.
And then you're stuck with it. I mean,
yeah.
I would have a hard time buying it without playing it first. And where are you going to play it at?
Is this really good, or is this just going to be the new girl in town? You know, is it going to be good, or is it just the new girl in town? I don't know.
Bad thing is,
I feel a lot of people look at this. A lot of people look at this with rose-colored lens. I was watching people. I mean, it looked like it was playing clunky as hell. Like the ball couldn't even make it up the ramps and stuff. And they're like, "This is ready to go. Take my money now." You know, and I'm like, "Are you seeing what I'm seeing?" I mean, it doesn't look very smooth.
The guy even says in this video about the solenoids not being perfected. So obviously it's not running smoothly because the guy down here in the corner even says the solenoids are not working like they should.
And, you know, I'm going to say this for AtGames too. AtGames had this common sense to put actual glass. And you know what a pain it must be to put glass on these virtual pinball machines. That's got to break all the time. It'd be a warranty nightmare. But this is going to have plexiglass. And you know how easily that's going to scratch. I've had plenty of cheap arcades with plexiglass. There's no comparison to having a real piece of glass on a pinball.
They're trying to make it
as far as clarity, I mean, I don't know. That's a design defect, in my opinion, not using glass.
I think people, if you're not going to put glass on it, at least have it where you can buy it, as accessory.
Yeah.
So, I mean, plexiglass just ain't going to do it. It's like
plexiglass is not really pinball quality. I mean, it's like, it's really barely arcade quality, but I mean, the plexiglass, the plexiglass on my arcade 1-up that I had was actually defective where it warped the image. Team McCluskey. I thought my monitor was bad, but it was actually the plexiglass had defects in it where it made striation marks.
And they're using other arcade 1-up. Are they going to use arcade 1-up plexiglass? I mean, even Jason says the plexi over the playfield on a 1-up sucked.
Oh, it was so bad. It was so bad. At first, I thought my machine was defective, but then when I took the glass off and saw it looked fine, I realized it was just they used cheap plexiglass.
They're probably going to use cheap on this too, but you can always take it off.
Yeah, I think Goofy Foot's hitting it. It's not going to scratch the itch for someone that likes real pinball. Someone that is not clueless, that actually has played pinball and loves pinball. I don't think this is going to be for them, right? This is going to be for someone that maybe likes the way it looks and they just want to sit it by some other small arcades, right?
Yeah, unless and you can't afford a real one. This is the way maybe you can get into it. But once again, it goes back to, are you going to enjoy playing it though?
Yeah,
bad thing, man.
Well, the best deal is to play, if it's possible to play on location, is the best deal. Because, for a lot of reasons. One, the variety. You could play a ton of different pinball tables.
Just find out which one you like. And find out
you got to play them a lot to even learn about which ones you like.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you're supporting, places that do the maintenance and keep these machines running. Because let's face it, they all break.
This one's going to break.
It's mechanical, Team McCluskey.
It's going to break.
I mean, it's the nature of the beast.
I hope they have parts available too. That's the other thing.
The other thing is all pinball machines use pretty much the same size ball or close to it. I mean, I think that's what gives them a certain feel, right? The ball's heavy, and you got the clanking around of that heavy ball on a reasonably sized cabinet. I mean, you're basically taking all that away. You're taking away a regular sized pinball, and you're putting a little marble sized pinball in there, a tiny one, right?
Yep. I imagine this ain't gonna be full size ball, right? Because the playfield.
No, it's like it's a much smaller ball. It's a tiny ball.
Okay, Evil Genius says they said they will have replacement parts available. Well, I hope so. I figured they would, but just never know. Hobby Hand says maybe they're doing a smaller one first, proof of concept, kind of like GRS made, build a arcade before making a big one. Yep, never know.
Yeah, well,
I have a feeling though. I don't have a feeling not. They're just going to do like a line of these. I can see them doing like a line of the small ones, but who knows?
Yeah.
Depends how things go. I mean, hey, I wish them luck. I hope they.
I wish him luck
well.
too. I wish him luck. I mean, but this is a tall order. This is a tall order. I mean, people that like real pinball are going to hate this. Like the people, all the people that love real pinball or real pinball lovers, I think are going to have a hard time accepting it. But you know, I think the home arcade people, you know, I think it'll get more acceptance through that than through any kind of people that play pinball.
Yeah.
So let's see what they came up with. Well, the back glass, it needs work. That's all I can say.
Alice definitely needs work.
The main character is the biggest issue with me is the main character is not appealing. It looks like she's on an acid trip, and she looks like a garbage pail kid. I'm just being honest with the criticism.
Is it Alice or is it Al?
I mean, it's not good. It's not good.
Is it Al or is it Alice?
I wasn't going there. I wasn't going there, T. McCluskey. I wasn't going there.
Alice.
But Alice doesn't look very feminine either.
Or maybe Al. We're not
Could
sure.
be Al, you know.
With long hair.
Who knows?
Yeah, she needs work, man. I mean, the only thing that needs work is the face. I mean, they need to do something about it.
Yeah, the face is straight up garbage pail kids. I mean, and she looks like she's on a bad trip. And Alice in Wonderland is trippy, but they can make it cool, right? You know, there's ways to do stuff. In the 60s, they used to have all kind of psychedelic art. This is not cool. It's just not cool. It's my opinion.
Yeah. I like the cat in the background. It's about the only thing.
I like the rest of it doesn't really trigger me too much. Rest of it's fine. The main character needs work.
Lots of work. Get out of there. Get Alice in there.
Let's see what else we got, T. McCluskey.
So that was our first look at the machine itself. And we think it came out really, really great. After we played with it for a little while, then we slid out the plexi top and just so I could do a nice pan around the inside of the box to show you what that looked like. So here we go.
Let's see what we got going on in there.
Go to slow-mo in a second. You start to see there's a new sculpt that you hadn't seen before.
Mm-hmm.
Caterpillar. And you're slowly moving through. Keep in mind
They got lights moving. They got some programming done. They got lights flashing on and off.
Yep.
Some of it
I like the sticker on the card. The sticker with the cards. That's a cool look.
not been decoed yet.
I guess the side art there too.
It's more expensive than it is having the cards like that. That's definitely you need to keep that.
Yeah, the cards look cool.
The cards look cool. The castle obviously not finished, but
Background, that
Hey, did somebody kid do some drawings here on this cat? This looks like a kid's drawing.
yeah, that needs a little work. That
Tree,
needs a little-
tree and the cat. I mean,
needs a
that looks
little work.
horrible. Hope they work on that one.
Yeah,
Looks like one of their kids drew that for them.
Mhm.
They
that
just popped
tree
it
looks
in there.
like, yeah, that's a creepy tree.
it's actually not Carlos's art. That is Jerry's artwork. Background is
Oh, okay, so that's Jerry's artwork.
Okay.
We'll be fixing that then.
And we see the tea set laid out on the top.
Look at that weird spinner.
Table layout there.
That is weird, huh? I wonder if it makes noise and stuff. You see it? Looks like just a piece of plastic.
It is just a piece of plastic. Hopefully they fix that and make it
That
metal.
needs to be metal. You know, I would think.
And he said they moved it up the ramp because there's going to be some kind of mechanics to it. That spinner.
Okay.
I'm not sure. He didn't say what, but there's some kind of mechanics.
Yeah. Does that have any ball locks or multi-ball or anything like that? Or is it just like you shoot it? Okay, let's keep watching.
Room for the actual technology.
Yeah, see technology under the spinner.
And there you go. So that's
Now this does use solenoids, right? To
Yes.
do the actual flippers. It's not like one of those kids pinballs where you press it and it's just like a gear or something, right?
No, it's actual solenoids. He said.
Okay.
I was trying to get a look of the
Yeah. So the spinner's gonna have to be moved so they can put in scoring mechs.
Come on, nah, we won't go out there. I was trying to get the bottom of the playfield don't look too bad.
Mm-mm.
You kind of see the checkerboard going down, swirling down.
Yeah.
So the playfield looks kind of neat, much as you can see of it.
what
Uh-huh.
close-up look at what's happening.
So there it is lit up.
Itself.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing we did, of course, was light it. And I'm going to jump right in, just show you a little bit of gameplay. So this is me playing. And again, just bear in mind, like, you know, this is our first pass at this machine. And it felt great, you guys. I mean, I was like super excited. One of the things we were super concerned about, and I think other people were talking about, was like, hey man, make sure that the solenoids are not underpowered, and that we're, you know, how is it really going to feel good? Is it going to, you know, can we get the ball flying around? Is it going to be really cool? Yeah, that wasn't a problem. Solenoids, in fact, are possibly a little overpowered, in fact. And I say that because
the ball's lighter.
See,
it's not a regular size pinball.
I didn't think it was going to be.
Ramp, and it flies up a little aggressively. In fact, so aggressively that
they haven't hit the ramp shot once. Look at that. It hasn't even went up the ramp, Team McCluskey, not even one time.
Look, it can't hit it.
None of the ramps work.
A couple of the things are...
Dude, it's got flow issues.
Height, the entrances to those ramps is a little
it's
bit...
It's like, are the flippers angled correct to get the ball to smoothly go up the ramp?
He just said that they need to widen the openings of the ramps.
Yeah.
They're too small.
It's not able to start in the ramp path.
Yeah,
it's bouncing off every time. It looks like
he said they had to widen the.
That's why I'm saying, like, keeping it with this tiny scale. Like, there's no room in there to. I mean, they're really cramming. It looks like everything's crammed in there, right? Like, you don't have much room.
No, I mean the ramp thing that far away from the.
You know, and they're trying to do a physical pinball. You know, in that space with not a lot of room.
Not a lot of room.
It's interesting.
But we're feeling very good about where we're at right now. I know this is the first time that
it can shoot straight up and hit the bumpers at the top. It can do that.
It was so much fun.
That shot works.
It's like, you know, when you get a new machine and you just
ramps don't work.
Walk by it without stopping and waiting to play again. It's kind of how the whole week went. Like every time we went by, we're like, you know, we should probably test this a little bit more.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of that Pac-Man.
About how that went.
Or, you know.
We also, as you know,
but this one's going to be $1,000. You know, it's going to be
$1,000. It better not be that expensive.
It's going to be more expensive than that Pac-Man. This is not toy price. This is like pretty high end.
Should be 600 or below.
Check it out. Jump over.
Team McCluskey, it's high end for what it is.
High end for what it is.
It's high end for what it is, Team McCluskey.
I don't think it's high end. It's not looking high end yet. We'll see.
How it's going to come to pass soon. So thanks for checking it out. Hit me up with any questions you have.
I got a super chat you missed. Let me scroll back. Oh, I can go right here. Oh, thank you. Wish I was a rock star. Thank you so much.
Yes, I wanted to see that. Yeah, there's kind of the opening of the one ramp. Yeah, it is pretty narrow, man.
There's not much room in there. They're trying to cram too much in there.
They're just going to have to widen the openings of those ramps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of engineering in there, Team McCluskey. That's a tall order.
Especially this for being this small.
For being a startup, it's a tall order. But I mean, it can be done.
Yeah.
I wish him luck. Look at Spooky Pinball though. There was a company that they beat the odds, right?
Yep.
They kind of beat the odds, and they've kind of become a thing. But I'm sure this is a tough thing to make. Mechanically, there's a lot going on.
Yep.
Engineering wise, there's a lot going on.
A lot going on in a small space. I don't know, man. There it is. I mean, it's you can't quite tell how big it is, but man, I don't know. It just seems like it's cramped in there.
Yeah. The scale of it is small.
Yeah. I hope they do something with this Mad Hatter just being on a spring. I mean,
these poor guys, man, they got the raw deal from Rcade went up. That's for sure. I agree with Carl. I'm rooting for him too. I hope they make something awesome.
Yeah, me too. I just don't think it's going to be awesome, but
you know,
never know. You never know.
you never know. I
Like,
want to play it. You know, I mean, the first time I get a chance to play it, then I can give an accurate opinion. But I think there's not enough talk about how it plays. There's more talk about how it looks.
There's kind of a picture there. I mean, it looks pretty much the size of a Arcade 1-Up. It is pretty small. I mean, that's a pretty good picture there because it shows you how big it is.
Yeah, and that's without art too. There's no art on the side panels and stuff, so it'll look better when it has art on it.
Oh yeah, but you can see how short it is. It's not even as long as this desk over here.
Yeah, it's smaller than that small desk. Yeah,
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see, man.
Ray Toy says they shouldn't show any of this prototype stuff. They should just show a finished product.
I kind of like
I kind of like it. They're probably going to try to kickstart it, so they got to show a proof of design, right? Yep. People are going to throw their money down if they can't even show anything working. Yep. So they need some kind of the minimum. I would think you would want to have a prototype, no matter what you're doing. If you're kickstarting something, you probably want to have at least one of that thing working, right?
And here it is. This is the one.
Here it is. That's the one they're going to show right there. Maybe they'll spruce it up.
Well, yeah, they'll put artwork on it.
Some art on the sides and stuff. I mean, that's not going to be that hard to do.
So small, man. It's just. Yeah, I definitely. If you think it's going to be $1,000, man, I want to freaking play it first.
You know what I like that they always did right with the Arcade 1-Up? Does the deepness of the main body of it? That does look like a pinball when you look at that, because see how deep it is.
Mm-hmm.
And when you look at when AtGames redesigned from the HD to the 4K P, they made it more deep and more real looking, like a real pinball, which made a big difference, you know?
Yeah.
As far as it looking like an actual pinball machine.
Yeah, hopefully they work on this apron too. This apron looks kind of strange where it's at, because everything else, the table's pretty set down inside the body of the pinball. And look how deep down the playfield is, and then the apron looks like it's raised up.
Yeah.
What's that all about? But it's definitely deep into that table. I mean, it looks pretty deep in there. You can see the sides. The side art here, pretty big.
Yeah,
I don't know. I definitely ain't gonna throw $1,000 at it without playing it first. My feeling is, man, what if you hate it? Not everybody's gonna hate it, but it's just the theme. I mean, what if you don't like it? I mean, out of $1,000, you ain't gonna be able to resell it, get your money back.
Yeah, it's just one game, so you
better like that one game. Screwed.
Pretty much.
And you might like it, and I might hate it. I mean, it's just, I might like it, you might hate it. I mean, everybody's opinion is different, so and you're not going to know until you play it. And
like you can't play it anywhere because there's not going to be anywhere you can demo this.
Oh, I know. Be one thing, if even like the Arcade 1-Ups, at least you had 12 or 14 tables. You're bound to have like one of them.
Probably gonna like one of them at least a little bit, yeah.
But this is
you got one design.
It's not a known. Well, it's a known IP, but not in pinball. So I don't know. It's tough. I mean, they got a tough road ahead, man, to try to sell these to people.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, it's it's not a known IP, right? It's not Jurassic Park.
Nope.
Yeah, it's not Addams Family.
No.
Yeah, this is a basically original design.
Right, and that's what you got to do sometimes.
Off of a free property. I mean, it could be good. But definitely they need work. But it looks like they're doing something at least. So, I mean, they're making progress.
They got a working machine, right?
They got a somewhat working machine.
Somewhat, yeah. Ramps ain't working. What if they ever got the ball up there?
That plexiglass will not hold up. It'll get all scratched up.
Yeah, but see, if they were smart, they'll sell a piece of glass, sell it as an accessory. I would, because that would be something a lot of people would probably buy.
Mm-hmm.
Piece of glass and get rid of your plexiglass.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, AtGames, they invested. I mean, they realized that was one of the things that makes it feel more like a real pinball, right?
Oh yeah, and the glass they use on AtGames, man, is so thick.
Thick, man. It's good stuff.
It's
good stuff. Crazy. And as much as I play, it looks sharp. It looks clean. The only thing, like when we film it, it's harder because you're shooting through a pane of glass. But It looks beautiful in person, and that's really the main thing. How does it play and look? You know.
Yeah, ain't nothing on that, Ray. On Backlash. Caros and Magic Pixel needs to do a Popeye table. That'd be cool.
I would love to do Popeye.
I'd love to see Magic Pixel do something new and different, like a Popeye.
Yeah. Well, they're doing new and different. They're doing all the rare stuff. They're doing.
Yeah, no, I'm still waiting for a rock and roll theme. I want a rock and roll theme table, man.
You just want one. You know what I heard? I heard they changed the music on the Red and Ted Roadshow. There's all new music on that table. I haven't played it yet. The new one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard they changed out all the music as well. That's the graphics.
You mean Magic Pixels?
Mm-hmm.
No,
yeah. You know what I wish they would do though? I feel like, they should, like, if they're going to replace all the graphics, they should have just make like a and B version, like some of the tables. I don't want to change the graphics. I like them the way they look.
They changed Wood Queens.
I know.
Yeah. Not the original one, but just the remake. And was it the remake, deluxe, and retros? They changed. I love the spooky though. I showed in that video last week.
Yeah, I do. I do like the spooky. It looks more modernized.
And I like that they actually changed the playfield too, the bottom of the playfield, which is really cool. I thought they were just going to do the backglass. But yeah, it's kind of neat them going through those retros and deluxes and remakes. Pretty cool.
Yeah, the one thing you can count on though with the Wonderland's amusement, I mean, any news they do, they're going to have 1,000 videos on it. So, right?
Yep.
So I mean, we're gonna be hearing about this for the next year, and hopefully it's a good product. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, and I think the Kickstarter you said at the end was going to start around sometime in March. Mm-hmm. At least that's their plan. Yeah, I know some people do a Kickstarter, man. I don't think I would. I want to see it in action, man. Because my worry is, even if I bought this, would be that I didn't like it.
Yeah,
like I played it 5 times, and it's like, man, I don't like it. That would suck.
It's not like a hot IP or anything, so resell is going to be hard.
Oh, you ain't gonna build. You'll build a resell, but not for what you paid for.
Yeah.
That's like anything, even AtGames. You're not gonna get what you paid for it. Even like the arcade one ups behind me there. I ain't gonna get what I got out of them.
Yeah.
Like you said before,
the only reason you should buy the stuff is to play it. Absolutely. It's not an investment, T. McCloskey. None of these, they're not investments. They're not investments. The only reason you should buy any of these home arcade products is to play games. They're not investments.
No, they're not. Yeah, the only thing I really think is cool so far is this ramp.
I do love the cards and the ramp. That was whoever came up with that design. Give that person a raise.
And hopefully these bumpers, they'll turn them into mushrooms. Right now they're just white.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's the bumpers. So there's just 2 bumpers, I guess.
Yeah, they could make those into mushrooms. Yeah,
kind of looks like that's what they're doing. They just
it kind of looks like that shape. Yeah, it's a mushroom shape, right?
You just got to paint them yet. Yeah, it's interesting. Anybody in chat is going to buy one of these? I definitely want to buy it for $1,000. I don't think it's worth that, but I know they have to make money, man, to keep going. But
yeah,
you can't overspend. Hey, what's up, Michael Robinson? How you doing, man?
See you, Michael Robinson.
Yes, Bobby. They did say they had to widen both ramps openings. So he did say that in the video that the ramp openings need to be bigger or wider. Ray says no, he's not buying one.
Yeah, Wingo says that the 4KP pays for itself whenever he doesn't have to plug quarters into other people's machines.
That is true.
Yeah, that is true.
Because one nice thing about AtGames Safari, I mean, with the Zen, you can play some of the real tables, right?
You can play some of the real tables. Yeah, very good simulations of them.
I should say the Gottlieb too. Gottlieb's a real pinball too.
And I do like Gottlieb. Yeah, even
Zacharias.
Zacharia. You got Zacharia. Even the Zacharias are real.
Yep. Like Space Shuttle, not the deluxe, but the real Space Shuttle was actually made in 1980.
1970s, or was it 80s?
That one was actually 80.
1980. Okay.
Yep, 1980. Yeah, I was surprised too because most of them were in the 70s, but that one,
Yeah, most of theirs must be towards the end there.
it was in 80. I'm not sure what month, but
yeah,
I was surprised.
Mad Ben Han, what's up? Mad Ben Han's in here. He said it's hard to make a good mechanical pinball for under $1,000. I can't imagine how hard that's going to be. I mean, they're shooting for the moon. I wish them luck.
Wish them luck, man. If it turns out being good, hey, I'll buy one. Maybe it goes on sale.
I'll buy one if it's good.
I don't know if I want to pay $1,000 though. But maybe they'll have financing, Pop Brad. Maybe they have financing, 0 interest.
0 interest financing. You never know.
Never know. We'll see. Like I said, we'll see more to come because, like I said, if they start that Kickstarter in March, they're going to have a working machine or at least close to it, right? We'll see.
What we got next?
Coming soon from Deep Rock. That's it, man.
That's it. Wonderland Pinball.
Yeah.
Well, then at least we have a Carlo game of the week. I know I made a video.
Yeah, Arcade Wars too.
Okay. And
Did you want to go?
We got to talk about. What else? What else we got? What we need? Let's talk about Space Shuttle. Did we talk about it? Did we cover it? AtGames news.
No, we did not really cover it. We talked about it a little bit. That's what I was going to go next.
Yeah, let's go to Space Shuttle next. That's the main topic.
Topic was Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland, we wish him luck, but it looks like it needs a lot of work. The backglass art is Alice herself looks terrible.
You mean Al?
The main character needs work because you're theming a whole pinball around a main character. Make sure that character's cool.
Yeah. Right now, Alice is not looking cool.
She's having a bad trip.
Maybe she's smoking that pipe. Maybe she's smoking that
hitting that pipe too hard.
The caterpillar has there.
Yeah.
There's Alice.
There's Alice.
So what'd you think of the Space Shuttle Deluxe?
What did I think of it? I gave it a rating. Everyone's afraid to give a number hard rating on anything. I gave it an 8.5.
8.5. Look at you with the 0.5 system.
Yeah, I gave 8.5. That's my rating. I think it's good, but we're kind of spoiled because they just released some killer tables. I think Magic Pixel has put out some of their best work they've ever done with the last few tables they put out. So coming after that with a 3-year-old table is a hard adjust, right? I mean, they're going big. This is an older design, it's a 3-year-old design, but that doesn't mean it's bad. But I mean, all the tropes that people complain about, it has 6 flippers, has a ton of flippers. It has, the lots of wire forms, which I actually like the loop-to-loop.
Those wire forms look nice. Zen needs to learn some from Magic Pixel. I mean, people are like, well,
they do a good
Zens
job.
Are at 2.5K, but even at 1080p, Magic Pixel's rails look good. So there's something Zen's missing on the rails. Because, I mean, I did up close personal on that Space Shuttle, man. Those rails look so good, man.
Yeah, it's pretty fun to play. It's easy to get into modes. You just fire the center shot, 3 times, and the 4th time starts the mode. It pretty much tells you what you have to do with the modes, which I found getting through the gameplay was pretty good.
Yeah, the modes are easy.
The code or whatever. Yeah. And the design was pretty rock solid.
Pretty easy to figure out.
Yeah, theming is really good. I think, the upper play field, I don't like the way it drops the ball where you can't see it.
I know. I hate that.
It's like it's completely obscured. Whatever's happening in those pop bumpers underneath that play field, you have no idea what's going on. You don't know when the ball's coming out of there. It's going to fall underneath there, and you're just going to hear a bunch of noise where it's obviously hitting bumpers and stuff. But, overall, I'm just going to say I do have fun with it. I really like the theme. I think they did pretty good with the theme. I've heard some people say they really like the music. I find the music for me personally is a bit underwhelming. It's like, it doesn't sound like, I would have loved if this would have sounded more like Space Mountain, a little bit more of that. But I mean, it's personal taste, right? Music's personal taste, but I feel like the music, they could have had be a little bit more little bit more. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I don't know.
I didn't love it. How about you? Would you like the music?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
You like the? I didn't say I didn't mind it. I'm not saying it's terrible, but it's
It's
not great either. It's kind of spacey, but you know.
Beer.
Yeah, I wish it had more of like the space sounds, like if I was at Disney, you know. But
I like Space Mountain.
Yeah,
I don't mind that. Yeah, when I'm playing it, I feel like the music sounds like it would be in outer space. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the cool thing is though, I'm glad Magic Pixel updated the graphics, because if you go play it on Steam and then play it on AtGames, you can see they improved.
Oh yeah, I mean, just playing the game in a cabinet, playing the pinball in a cabinet's a whole different experience, right? Where everything's optimized. You got the SSF sound if you have that as an option. If you did that, you get the SSF. I do like the back glass, the way they did, like it's kind of like a little light that's coming off the planet that moves. That was cool. I do like the back. The back glass is kind of retro, but I do like it.
Yeah, they get
pretty basic, but they have like the rising sun or whatever. I do like the way they did the back glass. I thought that was a pretty cool effect.
I think there's some lights in the moon too. I like it. You know, the graphics are better on AtGames. They definitely improved the graphics, because like on Steam, it's like the blue is like a grayish blue, but now on the AtGames they improved it, and now it looks like a dark blue. So they definitely did some upgrades to the table, which is nice. They just didn't throw the same one that was on Steam. So I was happy with the graphic improvements on it. I don't know. I think I give it an 8. I did get the ball stuck twice now. I do have 2 shorts out there that shows where the ball gets stuck. It's
behind like that top area, that middle area.
And then when it drops down from that play field up on the left, it got stuck in the wire form right underneath it.
Yeah. Yeah, I nudged and I tilted. Like when it got stuck there, like, oh, just nudge it. I nudged it, it tilted.
Oh yeah.
So I obviously did. I should have just said the ball reset. Like there's a function where you can have it reset the ball. So
I was going to tell you.
Stuck. Did that work?
It did for the purple one. I was able to get out of there by nudging it. It did tilt, but I was able to get it out, and I was able to play after the tilt went over. But the other one on the upper play field under that rail, that one I could not nudge and get off. But the reset ball did work on that one.
Yeah.
But the purple one, I did finally get it out of there.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to use a reset ball. But the other one, it did work. So I'm glad that worked.
And we've got some good videos of the table in action on our channels. So if you want to check it out, see some gameplay, see what you think of it.
What do you think of the price? $7.
Price is fine.
Yeah, it's $3 on Steam.
I mean, like, you know,
HD's $5 and then 4K's $7.
I spent like $12 at McDonald's today. $12.
$12
just to get a meal. This is a value. This is, I mean, for the money and the amount of enjoyment I'll get out of it, you know, it depends. Like you could say it's all relative, right? Can I compare this to Attack from Mars for $5? No, it's not going to do well against that, right? But I mean, will I get $7 worth of fun out of it? Yeah. I mean, come on. You know, I think the price is fine. I do like that they're not dumping things into packs anymore. Like you can just buy the ones you like, right?
Yeah, at least on the Magic Pixel side. Yeah, I like that.
Before they used to do where like they had, you know, Zaccaria pack 12, you know, and it would have some awesome game in it, but then would have some that you didn't love, right?
I know.
So this kind of allows you to kind of cherry pick more and just get the ones you want, right?
Yeah, that's a nice thing doing the single packs. You don't have.
I kind of like that. I think it's a good model. You know, it's a good model.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely like that. I think a lot of people like that they're single packs, not 35, and then you got to find out you don't like half of them. You know.
Got Bobby Broadway in the chat. What's up, Bobby? Good to see you.
I know way too fast said he likes seeing some more animations instead of light glow.
Yeah,
backlash.
I didn't do the DMD because this is a 3-year-old table, so I don't think it would have been fair to say that. Like, but in the perfect world, I want the DMD to be themed to the table. I mean, instead of having swirls and stars and rectangles and all kind of stuff like that.
This one has an asteroid. This one has an asteroid.
Yeah, have space
swirls.
shapes. Have space shapes, you know? Have stuff that's in space, you know?
I say get rid of the swirls and just have a
background. I agree.
Just a background. Don't even have to be moving.
I mean, you could do basic background animations too. It would still be cooler if it was themed to the individual table.
Like when the space shuttle's taken off from Earth, you know, you'd love to see a space shuttle. At least the image of a space shuttle.
How awesome would that be when you get the blast off thing? Yeah. If you actually just quick little clip.
No, even a still image would be fine. I'll take a still image, you know. I'd like to see it animated. That would be really cool. Yeah. See the space shuttle like taking off or something.
Because I mean, the space shuttle was cool, man. I mean, look at the video I made, man. The space shuttle was a sight to behold. I mean, it was the ultimate, you know, it was technology and innovation all in action, right? It's a beautiful thing watching a space shuttle launch.
Yeah. Common sense. I've had Whataburgers before. You ever had Whataburger? Yeah,
I like smash burgers, man. Those things are good.
Whataburger, man, is awesome. My son, when he was 6, man, he ate two big Whataburgers, man. It's like I couldn't believe he ate 2 in one sitting.
Yeah, the Sonic smash burger is good.
Yeah, everybody's come out with smash burgers.
Yeah, that seems to be a trend.
Steak and Shake. Steak and Shakes are good too. That's another smash burger. You ever had Mr. Beast burger?
No, I've not. They have a Mr. Beast burger?
Yeah, Mr. Beast has his own
restaurant.
You didn't know that? It's really a ghost kitchen, what it is. Like somebody else makes for him. Like another restaurant has a ghost kitchen that does his.
Yeah, it does them, huh? They ship them out.
You don't have one around you? Normally they're on like DoorDash or Grubhub. You can't like go. They're not a physical store, so you can't go get one. You have to.
T. McCluskey, I don't know if I'm old school, but I've never done that. I've never had someone bring me food.
You never had Pizza Hut or Domino's bring you pizza?
And I've done that pizza, but only pizza. I've never done like the what do they call it, where the people bring you your food?
Uber Eats,
Grubhub, Uber Eats, and stuff like that.
Uber Eats, Grubhub, DoorDash.
Yeah, I've never done any of that stuff. But I guess that's a trend, right? A lot of people that's a thing now.
So people love that COVID.
Convenience, convenience.
Yeah, didn't start with COVID, but it really made it popular because they were out for a couple of years before COVID. But I think it really took off when COVID was there.
I feel like if I'm so lazy I can't make it to the restaurant, you know what I mean? It's like I almost would feel guilty doing that, you know. But maybe it's because I'm older. I don't know.
I'm older, man. I do DoorDash.
You do DoorDash?
Sometimes I don't feel like driving, man.
And how much does that cost? Is it more expensive? I mean, obviously you got to pay them something for bringing your food.
There's a delivery fee, but you can if you do like a yearly plan, delivery fee's waived. It's just like delivery fee's about the same as like Domino's, Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut's
Bobby Broadway did Waiters on Wheels, the Chinese delivery.
Yeah, you can get Chinese delivery through DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, Postmates. Even though Postmates is ran by Uber Eats now.
Yeah.
See, let's look at the.
KC says the big problem with that is that's what I'd be worried. Once I started doing it, I probably want to do it all the time. Yeah, he says
this kind of addictive, man. When he first,
it's addictive. It's addictive.
I can get McDonald's anytime I want, man.
I could use some chicken wings right now, you know. Or I could use whatever, you know. I mean, you can order anything, right?
Yep, pretty much, man. McDonald's is the one that's a problem, man, especially for breakfast. I love McDonald's breakfast. I could give or take the burgers, but
yeah, I am addicted to McDonald's breakfast.
Oh, you want to know a little trivia? You might not know. Do you know the McMuffin, egg McMuffin at McDonald's? You know what that was supposed to be representing?
I don't know. What was it supposed to be representing, T. McCluskey?
It's supposed to be Egg Benedict.
Eggs Benedict?
It was a play on that. Yep.
Oh.
Instead of having that sauce.
The McMuffin.
Yeah. And then when they first started making them, it was open-faced. There wasn't a top. It was not a top. So you had the muffin, the bacon and egg and then the cheese.
You should make this into a sandwich. And
yeah, it's like, hey, give me my damn top, man. Why are you taking my top, throwing it away for?
Yeah, what you throwing my top away for? Give me the whole sandwich.
Yeah, and the hollandaise sauce, the cheese represents the hollandaise sauce.
That's interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah, me either. I watched the video on it. I was like, wow, that's pretty neat. And he actually, the guy that invented it was out in California, and the lady on it at time, she was like on, I don't know if it was on PBS or somewhere. She had a cooking show. She was real famous. I can't remember her name, but he actually got her help to make the Egg McMuffin. Cool. That's why they use Canadian bacon.
That's cool. I watched this movie called The Founder. It was about Ray Kroc, I think.
Yeah, it was Ray Kroc.
He was crazy, man. That was a crazy story.
Yep.
McDonald's went through a lot of changes, you know. There was a time that McDonald's had fried chicken, T. McCluskey.
There was one time they had pizza.
Pizza at McDonald's. I know, it's like crazy.
That one, the McDonald's by Disney still does the pizza and spaghetti.
Do they?
Yep. Because the spaghetti at McDonald's was a big hit in the Philippines. Filipinos love McDonald's spaghetti. I guess it's sweet. That's why a lot of Filipinos like it, and they like that sweet sauce, I guess. But yeah, down in Orlando, if you ever visit the big one down there by Disney, you can actually get the pizza and the spaghetti. If you're curious, I heard the pizza was nasty. But.
Oh, can't imagine.
Ray said, "Do you guys ever have a McRib?" Of course,
I had a McRib based upon T. McCluskey's recommendation.
Did you finally get one?
I finally got one. Yeah, when I was on a road trip, I got one. It was okay.
Just okay. I love those things.
I know you love it. I mean, it's
we can disagree about stuff. You have enough sauce because sometimes they don't put enough.
Probably didn't have enough sauce. That's probably what it was.
Because it's terrible if it doesn't have enough sauce on there.
That's probably what it was. Michael Robinson probably just didn't have enough sauce.
That's right. And that's why you always order extra sauce, dipping sauce, when you get a McRib, because in case they didn't put enough, you can just use your barbecue sauce pack to put some more on there.
That's
right. When I lived out in Kansas, man, it was actually a regular menu item.
This is the #1 coverage of the AtGames Space Shuttle Pinball and McRib combination.
And see, even Bobby said McRib needs to be fully covered. That's right. If it is, it's delish.
Dude, I went to McDonald's and they were like, I ordered a Big Mac, and they were like, you can have a Big Mac, but no lettuce. No lettuce for you, sucker.
Why no lettuce for you,
it's not really a Big Mac if it doesn't have lettuce, right? I mean,
it's got to have lettuce. It's got to have lettuce.
They said if you want it, we can do it, but no lettuce. I was like, huh.
We got a lettuce shortage over there, McDonald's?
I don't know. I guess they ran out. I don't know. Stuff happens.
Did you get one?
No.
I would just get a
chicken nuggets.
I'd say I did that or a quarter pounder. It's not the same.
It's not the same. You got to have the lettuce with that sauce.
Just another burger, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you still have the Big Mac sauce, but still, got to have the lettuce. Yeah. Mad Ben Hand says you probably only had one McRib. You need the 3.
You need 3. You need the full McRib sandwich.
I don't know, man. I think they would make me sick eating 3 of them. But that barbecue sauce.
I'm worried. I should be practicing, Team McCluskey. I got to face another opponent on our pinball battle of the streamers.
That's right.
Go against Retro Tech X this week.
Are you?
And Monster Bash tomorrow, 7:00. Got to play them in Monster Bash. I've not practiced. I hope I remember something about it. I hope I do all right. I hope it's not too embarrassing.
Common Sense says here that McDonald's is going automatic cooker. Does not surprise me. Marine 50, can't wait for the Shamrock Shake. You like Shamrock Shakes?
I don't know if I've had one. That's one of the green, huh? It's like mint.
Yeah. Yep.
I bet you that is good. I probably would love that. I love mint chocolate chip ice cream, so I'm sure I'd like that.
Well, yeah, you definitely like that. It doesn't taste as good as it did when I was a kid, because that Shamrock Shake's been around since I was a kid. It doesn't taste as good as when we were kids, but it's still not bad.
Yeah.
I was into those Wendy's Frosty there. They have different flavors now.
Do they?
Yeah, they had so far they did strawberry, orange. I think they did apple. They did a caramel.
Did they do what was the Krusty Krab or something? Did they do a SpongeBob or something?
Yeah, did they do a Frosty though for SpongeBob?
I thought they had some kind of special Frosty for that.
They might have. I didn't.
Way too fast for you. Says once a week he has fast food.
Maybe it could have been pineapple.
That's good if you can just do it once a week. It's not bad. That's not as bad for you.
Yeah. Taco Bell, man. I used to love Taco Bell, but they did something. I mean, I was in the military.
Taco Bell in quite a while, T. McCluskey.
When I was in the military, because I had hardly any money, and Taco Bell back then was cheap. I think tacos were 50 cents back in the late 80s, early 90s. Man, I'd get 12 of those. I'd get 6 hard, 6 soft, man.
Man, just
eat them all.
12 tacos in a row.
Oh man,
double fisted. He was double fisting tacos over there. T. McCluskey.
What's double fist?
Firing guns and eating tacos like a real American.
But the thing is, you get 12 and it was like $6. That's it. You know, $6 for 12
well, that's
tacos,
the good old
man.
days, man. Fast food's not cheap anymore. It's like they almost priced me. I feel like I'm priced out of it. I mean, I feel like an old man when I say that, but it's like ridiculous what they charge for fast food anymore. It's just so expensive.
That Big Mac you wanted almost $7 now.
Man, that's what I'm saying. This table's nothing. I mean, I spend more than that on one little meal at McDonald's. You know, I mean, $7 is not bad.
That's
the amount of enjoyment I get out of this. You know.
Yeah, I hear you, Richard Dello. White Castle. I don't have White Castles around me. One place they had White Castles around me was out in Kansas, man. I love White Castles.
Gregory here. What's happening, Gregory? Good to see you. Calling all ballers.
The frozen White Castles are not the same, even if you steam.
What if Gregory's going to run Space Shuttle and Calling All Ballers? That's a fun little group to play pinball tournaments in. That's they got a lot of wizards in there, though. T. McCluskey.
Yeah, I did see a Thieves.
That's like going to go hang out with the pool sharks. You know, that group has some really great players. Got some really good players in Calling All Ballers. But still fun to play.
I think I'm last in Sea of Thieves.
Oh, you did the Sea of Thieves? I did Sea of Thieves too. Yeah.
My score wasn't showing up, but I think Gregory fixed it. I think the top
I actually played on the HD. I played on the HD. They did a really good. You know, I will say that the tables on the HD, they're about the same quality as the ones on the 4K. They really did a good job with the HD tables are good as well.
Oh, there you go. Gregory says Space Shuttle Deluxe starts tomorrow.
Okay, I'll put in a score for sure because I'm gonna be playing this, I'm sure.
Oh man, talking about
I at least want to get through all 4 modes. T. McCluskey, I've only got to the 3rd one. There's 4 different modes. There's 4 different modes. Once again, this is one of those tables that people like to point chase or score chase, or just people that like to complete things. It's a challenge to because they're timed. You only got so much time to finish the mode. That's what makes it so challenging. So, like, you might get the mode started, but if you don't get the shots you need to get, it just shuts off, and you have to do it again. So it's more challenging when these tables do that.
What do you want us to show gameplay of the Space Shuttle? Right. But nice thing about this table is it's not really a drain monster.
No, it's not a drain monster.
You can really have some long gameplays.
Throw up a video, T. McCluskey. A video of it. I'm sure you got a video from your channel. Or you can pull mine up. I don't care.
Yeah, I can pull it up. It's just right in my other folder.
Yeah, like I said, for point chasing, but I want to see the whole game. Like, I didn't get to the asteroid. Did you get to the asteroid section?
No.
Of the game? Mad Ben Hand's in here. He's a wizard.
Oh.
He probably got through all the modes. I haven't seen all the modes yet. I've only seen I've seen about half of them.
I've only seen 2.
The first one's not that bad. You have to just make 3 shots.
Yeah,
3 ball locks.
Do this and then up.
Not that bad. The first one's not that bad. Second one's timed, and you got to hit the spinner a bunch. Like, you got to make a bunch of loops. But I haven't gotten to the last. I want to see the asteroid mode, and then what's the last one called? Something landing on Mars or something. But there's 4 modes.
Yeah, there's 4 modes.
You know, I do like it's easy to activate them. You know what you got to do. You just got to shoot that one shot. The middle lock shot.
I know the first 2 modes are pretty easy.
Yeah. He finished all the modes, and the score's much less than his high score. There's probably a way to point chase on it. I don't know what gives you all the points, but it's probably not doing the modes. But I always like to see the modes. Like when I play for enjoyment, I'm not playing to get a score. I want to get through the game, see if I can get to the end of the game.
Has everybody got the balls locked on there? Up in that upper playfield, it says locked 1, 2, and 3. I can never get the thing open though to get the ball in there.
Yeah,
assume that's a ball lock.
Yeah, that upper playfield is a little rough.
It's tough, man.
It's tough to keep the ball up there. There's a giant gap in that one, in that part of the table.
Get those small flippers. That's why.
The tiny flippers. Yep.
Trying to hit that thing, and I always get up to like 75% on the fuel thing there. Can never hit that 100% because it drains. It's like
Yeah. Bad Ben Hand says yes, you enjoy the game first, then you score chase. Yeah, I think there's going to be a score chasing game for sure. There's going to be some way to exploit it. People are going to just get crazy scores. It's going to happen.
Well, I got 60 million last night, and I only got through one mode. I'm not sure what I did to get to 60 million though. It's like I was playing it today. I was like, well, how did I get 60 million?
The spinner? Where are all the points at?
I don't know. I can't remember. I wish I was filming it so I could go back and look at it.
Yeah, you're just playing.
I was just playing, and it's like today I couldn't get near the 60 million. I'm like, what the hell did I do to get to 60 million?
Did something right.
I know I only finished one mode in that one, and I can't remember all I did to get those points. It's like, dang. I wish I could. I'll probably remember when I play again, but it's just like I was like frustrated today because it's like, man, I can't even get close to my score. 60 million score. And I wasn't going after the modes either. I did complete one though, because I think the first one gives you what, 10 million.
Yeah, the first one's 10 million. I know that for sure because I definitely got that one a bunch of times.
And I spun that thing, the purple thing. Got up to like 10x multiplier.
Spinning the combo shots.
Yeah, that's probably what I did. Combos. But the combos only give you like 1 million each time though. But I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I need more time than a day to unlock everything in this table and really get a feel for it. But I did enjoy it. I mean, I really like it. If you like the theme, if you like the space theme, I would recommend it.
I'd recommend. It's a lot more fun than the other space. I like it better than all the other space shuttle tables.
Yeah, I'd give it 8.5. That's my ranking on it.
Yeah,
it's fun. It's fun,
I give it an 8. It's fun. I enjoyed it. I did not enjoy it on Steam, but I'm enjoying it on the AtGames.
Again. Playing pinball in a cabinet's a whole different experience.
Yeah. Even this one, it's a lot more fun. There hasn't been too many that I like better on Steam anyways, but because just feel real pinball so much better.
Yeah.
But I like the updated the graphics.
If you've got the 4KP, they got the SSF sound. The game doesn't really suffer from a bunch of lag either. It's a magic pixel, so the lag is low. You got the ball's a little bouncy, but that's with all these magic pixel tables. But this really follows all the things that people don't say all the tropes. It has 6 flippers. It has an extra play field, and it has wire ramps going everywhere. So.
Okay. Mad Ben Hand says the 5th combo shot is worth 5 million. Okay.
I do love it when the ball does the loop-to-loop, though. It is pretty cool to watch it. Yeah, I do like that element of it.
I like when it goes down the wire, down around the purple thing. It goes, and the ball always goes all the way down here. I was surprised how slow it comes out of the rail, though, when it does that spinning. The purple.
Yeah, I'm kind of like with the starving artist lighting. It's pretty much what I said in my review, too. I mean, if we wouldn't have just gotten Sea of Thieves in the Natural History Pack 3, this would seem better, right? It's just because they just dropped some really great tables recently. So it's hard not to compare them to that. But this is an older table, though, too, right?
3 years old.
This one's 3 years old. So it's just a table we never got. But it does, You know, if you like the other Magic Pixel tables of this time period, you're probably gonna like this one.
Yeah, I like it so far.
Yeah,
It's easy to figure out too.
It is easy to figure out. Like I never got to where like, what do I do next? You know, because it pretty much tells you and it lights up where you have to shoot.
Okay, we'll play a little bit of the clip here. I'll show some gameplay. First part was there. It is. There's my up close. But look at these wire.
Man, look at that Zen. That's how you do wire form. Look at that.
Yeah, and look,
That's
you can
gorgeous.
see some. You can see some fake
Gorgeous.
lighting
Look at
here.
that. That is some great. They're good at making the wire form shapes.
Yeah, Zen needs to talk to Magic Pixels, figure that out. Look at that, up and close on that wire.
Yeah, I need to get to that asteroid mode. I want to see the asteroids.
And a lot of people are like, well, it's because it's on 4K. It doesn't matter. You play it on HD, and I guarantee the rails are just as nice.
I have them both side by side now. I have the HD. I have the same table on both of them.
Look at all those rails, Brad. Look at all those rails, man.
I mean, that is a loop to loop there, man. That is some wire work.
Yeah. And then where I was telling you where the ball got stuck on me today, one that got stuck back here in the purple.
Yeah.
And the other spot is, you see this rail right here? It got stuck right here at the end of the rail.
Yeah.
Right there, got stuck. I do have a short on it, but yeah, that's the two spots I got the ball stuck on so far.
It's funny they put that little tiny flipper up there too. Like
these
little tiny flipper. Look on the right side.
This one, yeah, I know.
Little mini stubby flipper.
Same one as in the upper playfield there.
Like I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with that. I mean, it's obviously there for some reason.
Well, you can. I figured out is you could throw from this one here.
Shoots it into nothing from what the times I used it.
You can use it to hit the pop bumpers over here.
Oh yeah, the pop bumpers are hidden though because they're under the other playfield.
And see where it says 500K in that. You can actually hit it up in there, and that's how you get those bonuses where it'll say 5 times, 10 times.
Yeah.
That's how you get your multiplier.
You get the multiplier. Okay.
Yeah, and it kind of moves the purple thing around a little bit, and that's how you get your multipliers.
Okay.
That's yeah, you just shoot it right up where these.
It's very weird the way it like on that top play field, it like drops the ball underneath the play field. You can see the ramp, but they made it clear so you could see it, so you weren't completely baffled. But it like rolls back. It's pretty bizarre.
Yeah, it drops down in there. And they said that's where it got stuck. You see where it says up here? I don't know if you can read it or not, but it says lock 1, 2, 3. And you got to shoot it in here somehow. But I don't know if you have to do something to open it up. But I can't get
sure either. I didn't get the multi-ball going. I don't know how to do it yet.
Because I've hit it square in the middle of that hole, and it's like
nothing happened.
So you have to do something to raise that up, I guess, and then get the balls in there. I don't know if you had to light up all these lights up here.
Interesting.
Because you got your 25, 50, 75, and 100%. I don't know if you had to light all those up. And there is a thing over here which says air. You have 3 things that says AIR. You have to hit those 3 things. I don't know if that does it. I'm not sure what that could be an airlock. So if you hit all 3 of these, maybe it unlocks. I don't know. I have to play with it a little longer. Yep, even Starving Artist said he's got the ball stuck like 4 times. Same. Sounds like the same 2 spots as me.
Yeah,
7 times actually.
They got pop bumpers are underneath the play field. It's kind of interesting. Yeah. The only, like I said, you don't ever know where it's coming out.
Oh, I know.
It's all the actions happening under there. You don't know.
You're like looking around. Where's it going to come from?
Where's the ball going to shoot out of there?
Yeah.
But, probably more I play it, the more I'll get used to it and the way it works.
Yeah. And I think even with the stubby right flipper up here by the purple thing, I think you can actually get the ball sometimes if you hit it just right to get the ball to launch up on the platform.
Okay.
The upper platform there. I think I've did it a couple times.
Play now?
Show some gameplay. See, that sounds like space. Shoo, shoo, shoo.
You can hear the difference in the volume and the sound effects. Sounds great.
Sounds like
I like a lot better on this is
Sounds like a launch platform. The background sounds.
yeah. See, phew.
There's the swirls.
Yeah, there's swirls.
one thing I like better. I'm so used to playing some of these tables on Steam. When I come over to the 4K, the table just looks so much zoomed in. I guess it's just because I'm used to playing on Steam on the PC. I just love the way this looks and how zoomed in it is. It looks so good. I guess that's what happens when you get a bigger playfield.
But see how the playfield looks so vibrant, the colors?
Oh yeah, the colors
They
pop.
they don't look like that on Steam.
Good. Yeah, it's a good looking table.
The sound is just incredible.
Look at that swirl.
I forgot we had that upper right flipper. Yeah, the upper right flipper's up here. Little tiny flipper.
Little tiny flipper.
And I don't know if that's supposed to try to smack it into the wire or what that's supposed to do. Or is it supposed to come to this one?
See, I just shot it up there, that right flipper.
Oh yeah.
And I got it up in that upper playfield with that right flipper. No.
It's hard to hold the ball up there.
Yeah, and then it rolls. It rolls up,
Yeah.
up, and then into the bumper, into the pop bumpers that are under the playfield. Interesting.
Which is weird, right?
That's a shot that you have to hit to get the mode started. That shot in the middle with the arrow.
Yeah, I only had to hit it one more time.
Have you ever gotten it where you get it to go, count down 3, 2, 1, and then do it like 3 times in a row? That's pretty cool when that happens.
Nah, I haven't did that. I think I've hit it like 2 in a row.
I had one game where I played. I had it like all 3 times. It just right in a row.
That's pretty cool.
Give me that. Just cold there.
It got the mode started.
Get in there.
So the first mode, you can get it in either lock first. The left lock or the right lock. And then it's going to ask you to shoot in the middle after you get both those done.
Man.
Oh, man, I would have thought that would have stuck in there.
They're robbing me, Pop Brad. They're robbing me.
Cheated. Ah, mediocre.
That ball just bounced, man.
It's bouncy. It's Magic Pixel.
Yeah, I'm just missing that.
It's crazy. You think that shot would keep going up, but that's the way that shot goes a lot from that flipper.
Yeah.
Got it.
There we go. See, the lights lit up. I don't think I hit it, though, on this one. Should have held the ball there. Did I get it? Nope, did not get it. See, I was trying to get in that hole there, but it won't go.
Yeah, I see that.
So I think there's something you must have to open that up.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to get the balls locked for the multi-ball. To read the instructions again.
I do that all the time, man. So there's some gameplay.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I should show you. Real quick. Where is it? I wanted to show the Steam version. Yeah, look at the Steam version. How dull it looks.
Yeah. Oh
Look at
man,
that.
look at that.
So, yeah,
That games looks way upgraded as far as the
yeah.
graphics.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like so
they
dull.
definitely refreshed it some. I mean, it definitely
Yeah.
looks better on the 4K
Oh,
or the
it's
HD
so much
pinball.
better.
The new versions look better.
Yeah, but a lot better. I mean, this looks dull and dusty, man. It's like clear off your glass. It's like
The design didn't change, but the look of it got better.
Yeah, they made all the colors pop. You see, it's a different color blue too. It's a more
Barnes Arcade is saying exactly what we said. At least the AtGames, if you don't like a table, you can play another. If you get the new Alice in Wonderland and it sucks, or any mechanical pin, you're stuck. You get one game. One game, man. It's okay if that game is Attack from Mars, Stranger Things, Twilight Zone, Deadpool. It's okay if that game is really great pinball you love, right? But you're stuck with that one game, so you better love it.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about real pinball, right? You can go find an arcade and actually play them.
Play a bunch of them, yeah. See which ones you like, or you really like.
Yeah, and if you're interested in buying one, at least you can play it first.
This you can't be able to play it at all.
And you're going in blindfolded, right?
Going in blind. You're going on with the blinders on, T. McCluskey.
That's tough, man. Especially for all that money it could be.
Yeah,
I don't know.
These guys, they knew all the YouTubers from Arcade 1-Up, right? They got them all in their back pocket.
They ain't going off them. But once again, they can say it's good, but they might really like it, but it doesn't mean you're going to like it. That's the thing with pinball. Not everybody likes every table. That's why there's so many tables out there, right?
That's why, yep.
Because everybody's tastes are different.
Variety is the spice of life.
Yep. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the Steam version real quick, just to show you the difference. I mean, there's that. Then you go back to that. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I see the graphics are way better. They're a lot crisper.
Oh yeah. Wow. When I saw it the first time on AtGames, because I played them right back to back to Steam and the AtGame, I was like, wow, man, look at the color difference. I mean, you can see it there, and it's huge.
Yeah, it looks good. Oh, the other thing I want to say about this table, I love playing this table in nighttime mode. This table is gorgeous in nighttime mode. Actually, my video, I spotlighted that.
Oh, I didn't even think about doing that.
Really great in nighttime mode. This is one of those tables that I actually like it, I think, better in nighttime mode. I just like the way it looks. Yeah, it's really gorgeous.
I didn't even think about that. I always forget they have the morning, afternoon, and night.
Yeah. This is a good one to play in nighttime mode. It makes you feel like you're at a bar or something, It feels like it could be on location.
Remember that from the Truman Show? Good morning. In case I don't see you. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Think I've watched that show a couple times.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Evil Genius Entertainment says that's why you can see real pins being traded for other pins so often. You just get bored with any single pin, no matter how good. That is 100% true.
Yep.
It's when I go to these free play arcades that I tour, and I can play as much as I want. I usually spend like a full day, like from when they open to when they close, or just about. And when you play them that much, like they do quickly. I mean, you feel like you've had enough, right? You get enough of it.
Yep.
So even if they're great.
Ray says it almost looks like a real table. It does almost look like a real table. You did a good job on this one. Like I said, this is a 3-year design, 3-year-old.
Yeah, 3-year-old design, but refreshed and given a fresh new coat of paint, which you just showed.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I recommend it too. I mean, I think it's a lot of fun so far.
Yeah. These tables is hard. They are pretty cheap too. I mean, $7. It's not bad. Or $5. HD. I will say this, the HD is like 95% the same, So like you're not really losing anything that I could tell,
Yeah, only thing that's gonna be different really is probably the SSF kit.
Mm-hmm.
Looks probably almost the same, I would think.
Yeah.
Magic Pixel does pretty good on their graphics. Doesn't matter if it's 4K or HD. Let's see. release notes. Yeah, there's the release notes for both the HD and the 4K. Not a whole lot here. But you do get to see, there's the display resolution. HD is 1080 by 1920. And then, of course, 4K is 2160 by 3840. And 4K average flipper latency is 45.83 milliseconds, Bob Brad. Like a lot of the older Magic Pixel was around, between 60 and 70 milliseconds on AtGames. So this one's well below the average of some of the older Magic Pixel tables. 45. Pretty good flipper latency on that. And then the known issue is the ball may sometimes get stuck in the purple spinning object. Also, it can get stuck underneath the upper playfield on the left. The playfield, if it does not have enough momentum to spin it. Okay, that's how it gets stuck. Okay. And then nudging the table should free the ball. Yeah, but you have to nudge it so bad it tilts out. I could not get it. I got the ball out, but I had to tilt. So you have to nudge
I tilted too. I kept trying to nudge it. I was like, come on, if I could just jostle it out of there. I'm just going to jostle it out of there. And probably just do the ball reset if it happens to see if you could just – that's probably the way to go.
Yeah, the ball reset does work for if it gets stuck underneath the upper playfield on the left. I did try that. Purple thing I didn't try like you. We didn't try that one, but
yeah, I think it just does like an auto fire from the launch. So it's pretty fair.
But I was hoping you could nudge that out by the purple thing without tilting, but I know I couldn't. It's like it would move, man. You think it's going to pop out, man, because it moves, but it just doesn't. Just can't get it. Ever happened on multi-ball, you could probably just use another ball to hit it. But
Wingo's doing something cool. He's playing one game on every table he owns this week. And he's only halfway through the alphabet. I know. It's pretty incredible.
I'm going to say good night. All right, Michael Robinson, have a good night, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it.
209 tables, T. McCluskey. 209. 209 tables right now.
209.
Pretty insane.
So we'll have 210 in 2 weeks when what is it? Zancor comes out. Zancor Deluxe. Yeah, February 13th is our next table.
Okay.
And I can't wait for Primal Carnage to see what that's going to look like.
Table one.
They've been teasing us for that with, what did I say, 2 years or a year? No, a year. It's supposed to come out not like June, but they started teaching it like around April. It never came, Pop right to Steam. Never came.
Never came.
But it's coming here, Pop right is coming. It's coming to AtGames. You're actually going to get 4.
I know. In a row, too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They put them all in a row. I wonder why they didn't mix it up and like have them like not come right out in a row.
Yeah, it'd been kind of cool to mix it up, especially if you really like the first one. You'd be like waiting for the second one, but there's no waiting.
No waiting. They're just right in a row.
Every 2 weeks, every other week, basically.
Hope you like dinosaurs.
I know. See, that's why I can't wait to see what it looks like because
yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Dinosaur themed. Gonna have 4 dinosaur themed, right? There's 4 of them. You ever play the other Zancor? I don't think I've really.
Yeah, I played it. I played it when I had it set up to my machine. I don't remember much about it. I mean, it was. I'll have to wait and play it again. I never set up the Zaccaria yet on OTG on the. I got the new computer, T. McCluskey.
Yep.
With the more powerful computer. But I never set all that up yet.
Ray says, "Do you think we'll have 300?"
It's tough because all you got to do is flick a switch and play. I mean, that's the one thing AtGames does so brilliantly. I mean, you can just literally get the tables and it's like easy mode, right? Everything's set up for you. It's like one step: turn on the switch, pick your game, and play. And there's something to be said for that. It's kind of a beautiful thing.
Yep. Ray asked if we're going to have 300 tables by the end of the year. I would have to say probably yes, or real close. But right now, if we just stick at the tables that we have coming out, the 26 from Magic Pixel and the 52 from Zen, we'll be at 286 by the end of the year. But if they come out with some other things, we might hit 300. But right now, we're going to at least be at 286 by the end of the year. That's how many tables we'll have, Pop Brad. We'll be close. 300, but
that's a lot.
Won't quite hit 300 unless they have some other 14 tables that they haven't shown us yet. And of course, Zen, February 19th is our first.
Yep,
it's coming up, man.
We got some Star Wars coming.
Yep, about 3 weeks. We'll get the first one. I'm still waiting to see if we're going to get some artwork on a cabinet for Star Wars. Yep. Haven't heard anything, but always hope. Always hope, Pop Brad. There's always hope. Okay. Not a whole lot there. Get rid of that. All right. Want to do Caro's Game of the Week?
Yeah, let's do this. Do the Game of the Week.
It's that time, everybody.
It is that time.
It is that time. Let's go. Let's roll it.
It's time for Caro's Game of the Week!
The Game of the Week is...
What is it, Pop Brad?
Gravitar. Atari Classic. Vector.
There's the marquee.
Yeah, this game was so hard that the people that designed the game have never been able to finish it. They were like, you know what people like? People like hard games like Defender. So when they came out with this one, they definitely made it hard enough.
That's so
the
funny.
The designers of the game cannot finish the game, but there are people that did it, which is crazy.
Okay,
but it is
hard.
It is a cool game, Gravitar.
Something you definitely got to get used to. It was kind of like Asteroids and Defender.
They wanted to combine Lunar Lander and Asteroids.
Yeah, Lunar Lander, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I played it, man. I didn't get a whole lot of hours in it, but man, it's hard to get used to that ship.
Yeah, it is. It's a challenging game.
It's fun though, but man, it's hard.
It is fun. You know, the thing that's crazy, and just pause it for 1 minute. And initially, the designers had put one out on location, and the difficulty wasn't cranked up so high. And I wonder if they ever kicked themselves for making it so difficult. Remaking it and then making it so difficult.
I know.
The thing about Gravitar, a lot of these got converted into Black Widow because the arcade operators would buy a Gravitar, and people would. It's a tough game, So a lot of these got deconverted or changed to Black Widow. So you'll see now they're like classic arcades are going and they're finding these and they're basically converting them back into Gravitar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of people have to deconvert the game back because so many of them were transferred into Black Widow.
Yeah, I wonder if they were already
a fun game. It's also a vector game.
What if they ever said it's like, dang, we shouldn't have made it that hard. We should have went back and made it a little easier.
Well, that's what the designers said. I'll listen to an interview with the.
Oh, they actually said that.
Designer. Yeah. He said it. He said they could never finish the game after they made it more difficult, but they were told to do that by Atari because the game they put on location, people liked it, but they were like, it needs to be more difficult.
Oh,
so when they redesigned it, I think
the dang people, man,
kind of overcompensate. They probably had a really good game originally.
Yeah, I know. Those people, they should not have listened to the feedback, Papa Brad. They should not have listened.
Stuck to their guns, I know.
Yeah, I know. Might have been more enjoyable and more people might have played it.
Yeah.
Some people, man, it's like, especially when you're dealing with their quarters,
man.
It's
a fun concept. Gravitar Recharge is a lot of fun. And believe it or not, Team Klasky, the Atari version of this, the Atari 2600 version is actually pretty fun too. I think the arcade game is the hardest of the three.
I don't think I ever played the 2600 version.
It's surprisingly good. I cover all three. This is the whole history of Gravitar.
I mean, when I was a kid,
I don't want to watch. We're not going to watch the whole video because it's a long video. It's the whole history though of Gravitar.
But it's like when I was a kid, I had limited quarters, man. So I did not play hard games because I had limited quarters. I wanted
this would be a quick one.
Quarter would last.
This quarter would not last long.
No. Yeah, my quarter didn't last long in the AOU the other night trying to play this thing. It's like, dang, man, my games were fast, 30 seconds a minute. It's like, dang.
With a look at Gravitar.
But it was fun to play, though. I kept getting a little further. There it is.
Hello again. I do owe you an explanation. My name is Bond, James Bond. May I offer you a drink?
She just wants to play some Gravitar.
She just wanted to play Gravitar. She wasn't looking for James Bond.
Classic gems. Of course, I'm talking about Gravitar.
Look at all these ways I have to play Gravitar.
Atari 2600 port.
AtGames. MAME.
Recharged.
What are you at? Waybacks?
Rcade. Like, which way do I want to play it?
3 different ways.
I got more than that. I'm going to show more than that.
You can do it on Arcade too.
I didn't have the Rcade at this time. That is true. Atari VCS. That's how I ended up. That's how I caught my footage. I actually caught the footage. There it is on the brand new.
Gravitar's vector graphics were cutting edge for the time.
Looks good. Look how good that looks. It looks good.
Planetary conquest. The goal: navigate treacherous gravitational fields.
There's the Viper, Glenn's Viper. Play some Gravitar on there.
This game isn't for the faint of
Pause it for 1 second.
Gravitar is known for
Pause it for 1 second after it starts. Well, go a little further. Get into the game.
Oh.
Just let it play for just 1 second. I want you to pause on the game.
Difficulty curve and unforgiving controls.
Just tell me when.
Making it a badge
Okay, I'll tell you when. We gotta wait till it comes back up. Come up for some air. Okay. Pause. You can...
No.
That's a control panel. Those are the control panel look like. Asteroids controls. Oh, there. Pause it. There you go. Stop. That's good. Okay, the one thing I want to talk about that really makes AtGames one of the best ways to play this game, other than the VCS, which was also a ton of fun, the black level. This is the brand new Buy Stuff Store monitor. It's a good monitor, right? Buy Stuff Store. Everyone loves this monitor. Yep. But the black levels cannot even come close to what it looks like on the ALU. The ALU has the best monitor. Games that have a black background, like Robotron, Asteroids,
that's so
space games, nothing touches AtGames as far as the look of the game when you're playing it. I mean, it just looks so good on the ALU. But I wanted to show this. It really does play good on the GRS arcade. On the Glenn's Viper arcade, which I know there's a lot to talk about this new arcade. This is the same chip and same operating system they're going to be using. So, yeah, it plays good. But to me, the best screen by far is the ALU for space games. Like space games that have a black background.
Vector games, really, then, right?
Vector games. You can't beat the ALU. It's like the monitor they used is such a good spec. It has pretty much close to perfect black. Like when you play Robotron and stuff on it, anything that has a black background, they did a great job.
Yeah, I mean, the black levels are so great.
Team McCloskey, I played one game on every way I had to play it because I wanted to figure out what version I wanted to film, right?
Yeah, I see a couple of different versions.
So like I played on everything that I had, and I ended up settling on my favorite one for recording was the VCS because it actually had vector glow emulation.
That's right. Yeah, it does.
Which is really pretty in that game with the Atari 50th. It's an Atari 50th. It's available on all consoles. You can get that on the. I need to play this with the Arcade and see what it plays like on a PS4. But the Atari 50th is a great collection of Atari games you can get.
Yeah, it is.
It's like a collection of games that you get. But this is one of the games that's included.
The vector glow adjustment.
But what I wanted to point out is that the BOE monitor, while it's popular for home arcade, it's not the best monitor with the black levels. Like you could kind of see it almost. This is a great monitor, but it almost looks washed out, right?
Yep.
Like when you go back to looking at it on either the VCS or the ALU, I think that has the best overall like gameplay experience as far as the graphics and the way it's presented. You know.
Yeah, in these vector games, you really want a black background.
Yeah. And but it played well. But I just wanted to show the differences, right? Because Glenn's new arcade will have the BOE 19-inch screen. It's gonna have the same screen as this. This is the screen Buy Stuff specs out.
Yep.
So
that's true.
And that soundtrack, or should I say sound effects, the ominous humming explosions just scream 80s arcade. Did you play Gravitar back in the day? Let me know in the comments.
Nope, it's too hard for me. I didn't want to lose my quarter.
Look how good that looks, Steve McCloskey. That is fire. Does look good.
Check out Gravitar on the Atari VCS. This is the Atari 50th collection.
You got a cabinet.
Released year 1982. Notoriously difficult space shooter, Gravitar challenges players to navigate underground tunnels and destroy enemies while managing fuel and combating the forces of gravity. Developers Mike Halley and Rich Addams say the game is so hard they have never completed their own game without cheating.
Oh, without cheating.
Okay, here we go.
They're cheating. This is on a VCS.
To play, insert coin. 1 or 2 players select. Light up planets.
There he goes.
4 points and regain fuel. Completing all 4 planets.
They did a great job with Atari 50th with the vector glow.
Yeah, it's
put
cool.
a lot of love into this curated collection.
Player loses life when shot in collision with land or ramming a ship. Game over when out of fuel or no lives are left. Additional life every 10,000 points. Points.
Woo! That was close.
250 points. Red ships score 100 points. Defeating missions on Red Planet awards bonus points. Destroying all bunkers on a planet awards bonus points. Super bonus awarded upon completion
Tough,
of
Steve
planet.
You got some fuel. Wow.
You were close, man.
That was close, man.
Fuel cells are worth 2,500 fuel units. Completing mission on Red Planet awards 7,500 fuel units. That's some Gravitar. Yeah.
I've never gotten far enough. Are you aware if you get far enough, the gravity reverses, T. McCloskey?
Does it really?
It pushes you away instead of pulling you towards the planet.
That would be a little easier, wouldn't it? Or not? It sounds like it would be.
You're still fighting it the whole time. You're fighting gravity. But if you can get to the next universe, it does where it pushes you instead of pulling you towards the ground, pushes you. So you're basically would be fighting to get to the thing.
Yeah, to get down.
You'd be thrusting the other direction. The Atari commercial.
I don't wonder where that was coming from.
Yeah, it's a promo for the Gravitar game.
Would you run out of fuel?
I think I did.
In the center of the playfield. From there, players can fly to 5 planets, avoiding the Death Star.
Avoiding the Death Star.
For every location.
Look at that tracking. That's awesome.
XY monitors.
It's got the VHS tracking.
With colorful side panel graphics.
This must have been off a VHS tape.
Contemporary and compact. And the wood grain cocktail cabinet. Ideal for comfortable gameplay in relaxed locations.
Ideal for comfortable gameplay in relaxed locations.
The new video game with tremendous pulling power. Stay with the leader, Atari, and get Gravitar working for you.
Ready to get Gravitar working for me, T. McCluskey.
Get that fuel, man.
This is an included game too with the AtGames, which is pretty cool. It's included.
Oh, is it included?
Yeah, it's a pack in.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was. Yeah.
That's why your marquee looked a little different than mine.
Yeah. It's in there.
That's right, because they got a lot of Atari.
Look at that flyer, T. McCluskey.
I don't know.
Look at
You didn't show
that,
it long
man.
enough.
Look at that. Well, I figured people could pause the screen if they really want to read it and look at it up close, you know. But and keep in mind, these videos are all downscale because we're streaming. They look a lot better on the channel. They're
You're
a
the
lot
last
sharper.
rebel. You're the last rebel in a galaxy held hostage.
Yeah.
Gravitar. You know, we were the last ones, Pop Bread. We're the last ones. You're the last rebel.
That guy's like, this girl really likes this game.
I don't think that's what he's thinking, but
Yeah, I don't think so either. Interesting advertising.
it is.
Times have changed. You couldn't get away with that today.
Well, the funny thing is, they have the girl playing there because they want, more women at the time to play, right?
That
So
game's
look.
so freaking hard, Team McCluskey. I bet that Centipede was a hit for them, for Atari, because it was approachable, right?
Yeah.
It's like a very approachable, easy game to play. This is going the other way.
Easy to play and easy to understand.
Easy to understand, yeah.
Like Pac-Man, Mr. Dude, like kind of like that too. But
I mean, I understand, like I said, that they were going for like combining Lunar Lander and asteroids. Was
kind
the
of looks like
concept.
Defender a little bit too, but yeah, you can see both.
Well,
games.
and that's why they ramped the difficulty up. They were like, people love hard games. Look how popular Defender. At the time, Defender was selling. 1982, Defender was a hit, right?
I love Defender, man. Once you you haven't played it enough to get used to the controls and that, but once you figured it out,
you see a lot of the, like I said, the Gravitar. You see a lot of people have to deconvert. A lot of people that want to have this game, they deconvert a Black Widow back to Gravitar because so many of them were converted into Black Widow.
Yeah.
They had a kit you could just put in there because, this was hard. But quarters are free at home, Team McCluskey.
Quarters are free at home, man. You want to pause it there? We're halfway through.
Yeah, that's cool. Just flash for a second to the Atari so people can see what the Atari looked like. The 2600. Just go in about in the middle, a little like a quarter more.
Here,
keep going. No, further.
Oh, the 2600 version.
Yeah, I'll show the 2600 right there. And this is being played on the AtGames Flashback Gold. I did a mod where you could put like over 1,000 Atari games, Team McCluskey. I have the video of how to do it on my channel.
I played this game on a 2600.
And this is the 2600 version, which is actually a lot of fun. It's actually easier than the arcade version. Thank God. It's actually way easier. And it's actually a pretty good 2600 game. This is the Gravitar on the 2600. Pretty fun.
Looks pretty good though. I mean, for
Atari, pretty good for 2600 Atari.
Yeah,
but
it has the same concept. Just graphics are obviously not as good, but
yeah, but it's more playable.
Definitely
it's easier to play. Yeah,
it's definitely the same game. You could tell it's the same.
It's definitely the same game. Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
And then skip way towards the end and let's look at the Recharged. Now, what they did is they redid this game completely. And they did a Recharged version of it too, which is a modern remake.
Is this it?
Yeah, let's play just a little tiny clip of Recharged so people can see. Still uses gravity as its main.
Fresh mechanics that make it accessible.
Look how cool that looks, Team McCluskey.
Wow, look at that.
That's what I'm talking about. I almost like them, almost like each version more than the one before it, believe it or not.
Gravitar to a new generation while paying homage to its roots.
I do love Vector arcade games, though. They're cool looking.
Yeah.
But gameplay-wise, you can see each one's different a little bit.
Has the kind of same concept, but different.
Same concept where you're fighting gravity and you have to rotate your ship.
Graphics of the arcade to the pixelated charm of the Atari 2600. Neon Glow Recharge, Gravitar has stood the test of time. It's a challenging and rewarding game.
That's pretty cool.
Whether you're a retro gamer or a modern player, there's something special about this Atari classic. Thanks for joining me on this journey.
There you go. That's it. Team McCluskey. You can stop it there. But yeah, check out Gravitar. I got the full video on my channel. But fun game.
It recharged, man. I have to get that. Looks really good. That's the marquee I have on That's the marquee. It comes on.
Yeah, that's sweet.
CoinOpX. Yours, I think, was a little different on the.
Yeah, I don't know if I have the right marquee on it, but it's still fun.
No, I think you got the one that came with the
Yeah.
AOU. That wasn't not the. I didn't realize it came stocked. I forgot. I should have checked. So check that game out, guys, if you never played it. Gravitar. I love it.
Israel Gaming's playing Gravitar in the Tempest Cab right now. What's up, Israel Gaming?
Oh, there you go.
I had the Tempest. I liked it on the Tempest Cab. It was fun to play on there.
I didn't realize it was on the Tempest Cab. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's an included game. Yeah. It's Atari Vector.
What do you think of that one, Israel? Definitely difficult.
So what are we going next? We're almost there. We're getting near the end.
Yep.
Let's keep the train moving down the tracks, Steve McCluskey.
Okay. Want to do Arcade Wars?
Arcade Wars. We got Dig Dug still in surviving, huh?
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to survive this one, Pop Bray.
Okay, Dig Dug's new contender. Let's let it roll. Arcade Wars.
Arcade Wars. Let's get this thing going, man.
Welcome to Arcade Wars.
Hey, here it is. Dig Dug.
Dig Dug.
Still winning.
It's hanging in there, Team McCluskey. It's been a survivor. Who is the challenger today?
And I'm still using that list. We're at number, I think, 8.
I always like the way it plays the music only when you're moving. When you stop, the music stops. I thought it was a cool mechanic. I don't know of any other games that do that. It's pretty cool.
That's the only one I can think of.
Boop, boop.
There it is. There's Dig Dug. Side art. There it is. Okay, it's going up against. I think this is number 8 on the list. It's a sweet one.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, Team McCloskey.
It's Dragon's Lair.
Oh, that's one of my all-time faves.
Look at that beautiful cabinet.
Oh man, look at that! Look at that! Look at that marquee. There's nothing like a Dragon Slayer marquee.
Nope.
Dragon's Lair, a fantasy adventure where you become.
A lot of you probably heard this in the arcade.
Quest to rescue the bear princess from the clutches of an evil dragon.
There she is.
I think Dig Dug's going to go down this week, Team McCloskey. I think it's met its match. The Dragon Slayer, what an awesome cabinet.
Beautiful. I got a version over here.
I know. I love Dragon's Lair. Actually, I played Dragon's Lair today before the stream on the X Arcade. Yeah. I played Dragon's Lair and Marvel vs. Capcom 4. I mean Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on the PlayStation 4. And Dragon's Lair. I think it's called Dragon's Lair Trilogy. It has the 3, but I played Dragon's Lair on it.
I love Dragon's Lair.
Yeah, it is. It's a classic, right? I mean, you know.
I always try to play it, man. If it was in the arcade, I would go to. I always would try to play it. It was never that good because I never was able to play it.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Wayback's Arcade has the Dragon's Lair cabinet, but they have it set where like you don't get any continues. So like I can't make it all the way through the game. Got pretty far, but it's tough. You know, when you only got 3 lives, you know, you can't make any mistakes.
You can make 2.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. Man, why is this thing so big? Thought I had it on. Okay, now it is. So
we're going Dig Dug versus Dragon's Lair. You got Did you put the poll up?
Put it up right now.
Here we go. Dragon's Lair has a very unique arcade cabinet shape. Look at that shape. It's kind of unique, kind of angular. But what makes it really cool is the marquee is the way it's angled. It's very unique. Does have a waterfall, has a waterfall control panel. I think they both have waterfall control panels, though.
Yes. Yep.
So, side art was really just a sticker. I mean, it wasn't that impressive, right?
No, it's cool looking.
Good from the front. It's cool looking. I do agree, it's cool looking. But as far as graphically, it wasn't that. As far as like it wasn't stencils and painting and all that like Dig Dug.
Yeah, and Dig Dug takes up the whole side panel where Dragon's Lair probably takes up what?
It's just a decal, just a sticker. Yeah.
But the shapes are unique too. You got that slant.
Yeah, it's got the unique shapes, it's got the unique marquee, it's got the waterfall, and of course it's got the digital scoring, which is really one of the cool things about the cabinet. Is your score actually shows like on a pinball display, like a LED.
Yeah, you can see
there's like a LED display that shows you scoring like on a pinball machine, which I think is one of the coolest things about the actual cabinet, right? I mean, you can't have Dragon's Lair without having that as far as a replica. Do you agree, T. McCloskey?
Yep, totally agree.
See what our poll's at. Oh my goodness. T. McCloskey, Dragon's Lair is sitting at 83%.
How many people voted?
I don't know.
7.
So only you can help save a Dig Dug. Only you can help save a Dig Dug. Jadella says just blow up Dig Dug now. It's probably
no. Did Joust win last week? Dig Dug lost last week. Did it? I guess it did. It lost to Joust, didn't it?
Which one won? Did Dig Dug win over Joust?
They're saying Dig Dug lost. That's right. I think Joust did win last week. See, and I don't have it down in here. That's why, because they won. Dang it. I messed up again, Pop Brad.
We messed up. It's too late now. We already talked about Dig Dug.
Yep. We can throw Dragon's Lair next week up against Joust, see what happens. 2. It'd be okay. But
so
yeah,
Dig Dug's back from the grave. It's a zombie Dig Dug. It rose.
It's a zombie Dig Dug.
It rose from the grave, T. McCloskey. It just seemed too tragic to blow it up. We might have to blow it up twice now. We're going to have to blow it up twice, T. McCloskey.
Richard Jello said, doesn't matter. Blow up Joust too.
blow up that Dig Dug.
Well, we knew Joust was going to lose, so we thought maybe Dig Dug had a better chance.
Yeah. It seems like Dig Dug would have more of a chance than Joust.
Definitely.
Put Joust up there. Can you put Joust up there? That's too difficult.
No, you have to end the poll now.
Oh, okay.
They won't let you edit.
Oh, once it's started, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I don't like about the arcade 1-up is, as you guys know, it's the marquee. They could have they'd have kept the original design, but somebody, John D, decided to make it smaller. Oh, nobody will notice that the marquee's not as fat as the original. I know it's right away, sucker.
Right away, you notice, T. McCloskey.
I was not happy. I almost didn't buy it because of that.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I really want that.
I'd pick up one of these if the price was right. I'd have to get a good price on it. Because I would have to mod it quite a bit to get to where I want it.
Like mine?
Yeah. I'd want it like yours. I want the waterfall deck. I want the custom LCD graphic overlay so it looks more like the arcade.
Came from Hobby Hands?
Yeah, I want it pimped out, man. If I was
I did add the. That's right. I got the coin door from Hobby Hands too. Remember?
Did you ever do the mod to fix the speech of Princess Daphne?
That Arcade 1UP is not going to touch my PCB board.
No, you can do it yourself now. There's I think Mystery Encoder has a mod, where you can mod it. You can just do it yourself.
Oh, so he finally brought that out. Okay, I know he said he was going to bring it out.
Yeah, look, I'd look into that, T. McCluskey, because you can just fix it yourself now.
Nice. Yeah, I wasn't going to give Arcade 1UP get a note. Say, oopsie, we messed it up. Sorry, you ain't going to get a new one.
Ojib says we could do 2 polls now.
That's all right.
We can do it next week, right?
Yeah. Heck, we just have Dragons there go through Joust. Make it right. Because Big Doug only won 1 week then.
Yeah.
So I don't think they need to go up against Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong had some legs.
Won 3 or 4 weeks in a row.
Won 4 weeks in a row.
Mm-hmm.
So people like Donkey Kong.
Dragon's Lair might have a chance. Donkey Kong, I don't know. I've always loved the look of Donkey Kong.
I did too. It's a great looking arcade. Yeah. These are all iconic arcades that we're blowing up. So we're blowing up real good.
Only thing I wish I could get for my Dragon's Lair is I know Hobby Hands did make a square speaker grills. He had them where you put the screws back in. You took off the speaker grill that Arcade 1UP had, but you put the screws back in, and then he had like 4 magnets that snapped onto those screws. I think that's how he did it.
Oh, okay.
I thought they looked really nice, but I don't think he ever sold them.
Okay.
I know he gave them to somebody, but I don't think I would have definitely bought them. Mine are just like pinball square speaker grills. I thought his looked really good.
Let's look at the poll, T. McCluskey. I think it's time.
Mark said I would love a Space Ace. Yeah, Space Ace would be awesome. Space Ace or Dragon's Lair is crushing it.
Why don't I see it?
Only 14 people voted, but I don't think it matters.
I think it matters. Yeah, they got a huge lead, 86%.
I don't think it's going to come back, Pop Brad.
No, it's not coming back, Team McCluskey. It's time to blow the sucker up.
15 votes now, 80-20. Okay, 30 seconds, guys. Want to vote real quick? Put a vote in. We're going to be ending it here in 20 seconds. If you want to help Dig Dug, let's go. Vote for Dig Dug.
Poor Dig Dug. He got blown up twice.
Twice.
2 times. 2 times the pain.
Dragon's Lair is a tough one, man. It's a tough one.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Gonna end it. Okay, 80-20.
No. Yep. Dig Dug, goodbye.
Dig Dug said goodbye twice now. Okay. Make it official this time, man.
80%.
Oops.
Dragon's Lair. 20% Dig Dug.
Here's the winner. Dragon's Lair.
Dragon's Lair, a fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight on a quest to rescue the fair princess from the clutches of an evil dragon. You control the actions of a daring adventurer finding his way through the castle of a dark wizard who has enchanted it with treacherous monsters and obstacles.
Never gets old.
Yeah, I love Dragon's Lair.
Your odyssey continues against the awesome forces that oppose your efforts to reach the Dragon's Lair. Lead on, adventurer. Your quest awaits.
This game changed the arcade landscape.
For sure.
Yep. That beautiful cabinet sunk in monitor too.
Yeah.
Gives you the box feel. The most Revolutionary video game to hit the streets. There it is, Dragon's Lair. Okay, see you, Dig Dug, for a second time.
Poor TikTok.
Blow up, sucker!
Blow up, sucker.
Blow up, man. Blow up. Want to see it again?
One more time, Team McCluskey. Oh!
Into pieces!
Woo! Woo! She blowing up good. She blowing up. All right. Real good. yeah, I like that part a lot.
Yeah, love that part a lot. We like it, Pop Bread.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, tournament time. Tournament talk.
Tournament talk. Let's do it.
Let's do it tonight. Okay, our new one is Whirlwind for the arcade talk tournaments. Whirlwind. This is our 45th week.
45th week. 45 tables. Wow.
Crazy.
T. McCluskey. Papa Brad's Gaming.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry. Zen Studios Pinball Tournament. This week's table is... This just came in from the National Weather Service. They're calling for a whirlwind! A whirlwind!
Thanks, Richard Dello. Have a great night, man. Okay, there it is, guys. There's the search ID NS6A. So you just search for that. If you don't see the Arcade Talk tournament pop up, you just hit that in the search ID. Have a great night, Richard Dello. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. Have a great Friday. You play this pretty much on everything except for the Nintendo Switch. I think next week we're going to do a Pinball FX3 just to reset my FX. And FX3, we can have Nintendo Switch players in there. There that is. Pull up Steam. Just in. The National Weather Service. They're calling for a whirlwind. Oops. A whirlwind. Oops. I'm going to check this out first. So we got 6 people in Whirlwind so far. No, I'm not last. Amused to Death, Gregory. 6th. Arcade Talk, 5th.
Awesome.
Bam, Tam, Sam, 4th. I don't know how to see that one.
Cepheus
311, 3rd. David LB, number 2.
LB.
And Max
Velocity.
Number 1. Ooh, 7.9 million. Wow. I got a long ways to go on this one.
Yep.
7.9 seems like a pretty good score. I'll see. I'll pop Brad on here. You didn't get a chance to play it yet.
I haven't had a chance to play it, T. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'll play it, though.
All right. Just really started up. Okay. Check out last week's. Do you get any other billionaires? Welcome to the Billionaire Club.
The Billionaire Club.
Yeah, there's a billionaire club in Pinbot.
Side of Pinbot.
Pride of Pinbot. Excuse me. I said Pride Pinbot. It is Pride of Pinbot.
The machine, Bride of Pinbot.
We had 47 people. Thanks, everybody that played.
Good.
47 was a lot.
Awesome. Thanks for playing.
Almost hit that 50.
Almost hit 50.
Okay, yeah, we got 47. So 47th is Bernie. Timekeeper WV67 46. CCT Direct 45th. There's Dan Z at 44th. Dan Z with 1.5. Fortress 43rd 1.6. How do you say that one on 42nd? Gregor Rovch.
Gregorovich.
Sounds good to me. 1.9 at 42nd. Disturbed 76, 41. He is, I wish I was a rock star. He was in our stream earlier. Just Eric, 40th, 2.2. The Juror, 84, 39th, 2.5. Wally Venderson, 38, 3.1 million. There's Meadow Soso, 37th, 3.3. Oh, hoo. 36, 3.6. Dingus. We've seen them before. It's been a while. We've seen them. They've been in our tournaments before. 35th, 4 million. IRI, 84, 34th, 4.3. Lala Duff, 33rd, 4.4. There's Carl O, 32nd, 4.5.
Carlo.
32nd. Sue Brock, 05, 31st, 5.7. There's Bob Brad, 30th, top 30, 5.9.
Top 30, just squeaked in. Yep.
Do you do both accounts?
I think I did. I think I played on PlayStation 2. Yeah. That's cabinet mode because it's on PC.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You can tell because you see this PC monitor.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, that's cabinet mode.
There's controller for console.
It's playing with my broken OTG.
How does this one play on there?
I didn't think it's. I mean, I understand people. I didn't think it was. I don't want to talk about it, honestly. I mean, obviously, I was able to play enough that I did okay, but
top 30.
It's not as good as it used to be.
They need to fix that. Cool.
Yeah,
sooner than later. Dark Halbin, man, 29th, 6.1. The Dude, 28th, 6.3. Frank Tanker, 7417, 27th, 8 million. Torker for life. 26, 8.2. Zone to go, 25th, 9.4. And what do you think of that one? 24, 9.5. Hey, there's Dave LB.
Dave LB, 23rd. Georgia Peach,
22nd, 10.4 million, I should say. 21st, Roland, 11 million.
Top 20.
Yeah, top 20. Alan R54 NC, 20th, 11.6. All these scores are pretty close.
Top Sergeant,
19th, 12.9.
Dead Meats,
18, 3.6.
Dead Meat.
Not alive meat, dead meat. You're dead meat, man.
Dub.
17th, 14.2 million. Hey, that's probably what's his name? RD Ryder that comes on our stream. I think that's him.
Okay, cool.
16th, 20.9.
Sacro, number 15.
Top 15.
Top 15 players. Good score, Sacro. MF Doom 79 coming in 14th.
21.3. They're like in bunches, man. They're so close.
Gregory, Amused to Death, 13th place.
22 million.
Yes, RD Raider, that's him at 16.
Hey, yep, that's me. Nice. Good score, man.
We got Gregory coming in 13th.
22 million, 12th. Cron de Don, 1981, 22.5 million.
Chickmunk Barbecue.
I don't know if I want barbecue chickmunk. 25.5. Look, another close score. Hey, there you are. Top 10.
Top 10. Booyah.
28.1
Top
million.
10 in Bride of Pinball. I love this table. This is one of those ones I can't wait to get on the 4KP. I love Bride of Pinball. This is one of my favorites.
Number
Look
9.
at that. We got Ojib.
Number 9.
Ojib's top 10. Top 10.
Million.
He's not playing this week. He's top 10, T. McCluskey. Top 10.
Great score.
Great score. Look at that score. 75 million.
Okay, now we're in the Billionaires Club. Welcome to the Billionaires Club.
We got, of course, Vader.
Number 8.
Vader's in the Billionaires Club.
Look who's next. Look who's made Billionaire Club.
T. McCluskey. Well done, sir. Top 10 finish at number 7.
Never see me that high probably again.
I'll tell you what, I do love Bride of Pinball. This is a great table. I did have fun. I wish I could have spent more time playing it this week. I do love it, though. It's great.
Number 6 just barely bumped me out, Pop Brad.
Just barely nudged you out.
Less than,
what, 3 million?
Yeah, less than 3 million. Man, so close. They got me, though. They got me.
They got you. Win's a win, T. McCluskey.
Yep.
DM Bartles. Number 5. Top 5 players.
Another billion.
Number 4, Kadash.
He got me 2. Number 3, Skikel. Number 3, 1.1 billion. Number 2,
Giant Vert.
1.170. And then number 1, Pop Brad. There he is.
The real creamer.
Crushed us all.
Not the fake stuff, T. McCluskey. This is the real creamer.
Yep.
Great score, huh? Look at that.
2 billion.
Not even the billionaires. He's in the 2 billionaires club.
Yeah, I know. Welcome to the 2 billionaire club.
He's in the 2 billionaire club. He didn't even make it to the billionaire club. He's in the 2 billionaire club.
He's like, I'm going for 2, man.
Like, I'll take your billion. I'll raise you a billion.
Yeah, he was below me at one time, man. He was like right below me. And then next day I look like, oh, yeah, there he is. 2 billion.
Yeah, that was definitely a good score.
I'm happy with my score, though, man.
I'm happy with my score, too. I mean, just to get the top 10 in Bride of Pinball with 50 players, that's fun, you know?
Yep.
I love playing these tournaments. It keeps me going.
Wingo said he really creamed you guys. The real creamer did cream us. Yes, he did.
He's got the skills to pay the bills, T. McCluskey.
Yep. I think that's the first time I was in the top 7. Been in the top 10 a couple times, but I don't think I ever finished this high before. So
congratulations, T.
Thanks, man. Congratulations, you top 10.
Scores everyone that played. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, thanks everybody for playing. Some great scores, and once again, it was close too. I mean, most of these scores, there was like groups that were real close. A lot of fun in that one. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was fun.
That is a fun table. Yeah, when does that come out?
I think towards the end of the year. That was on near the end of the list, I think.
Yeah, I think we looked last time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, August 13th.
Almost last, huh? Yeah, it's one of the last ones.
Second to last.
Second to last.
Whirlwind.
We're playing Whirlwind. We're playing 2 of those 3 tables. We played Whirlwind. We're playing the Bride of Pinball. We just finished, so we'll have played 2 of them.
Oh, yeah, Whirlwind and Bride of Pinball are in the same pack.
Same pack, yeah, and then Swords of Fury.
Yep.
Sweet.
Waiting a while for that one, but it's coming though. Good thing is it's coming. That's the good news. Okay, let's check out AtGames. Was I able to stay on all 3 tables this week, Papa Brad?
Were you able, T. McCluskey, to actually stay on all 3 tables for the week? I don't know. I have a feeling we're going to find out.
We're going to find out, suckers.
We're going to find out. Let's take a look.
I'm not going to say anything because of things happen.
Yeah, jinx it.
Yeah. You think you made it. Then last minute scores come in. It's like, no, what happened?
Yeah. Well, sometimes that happens, Team McCluskey.
Yeah. Happens a lot in these tournaments, man. Okay, we had Rescue 911, Kung Fu Panda, and the World of Microbes. So 3. Okay, Rescue 911 and Kung Fu Panda.
Got Mad Ben Han, number 2. Look at that score, 41 million.
Man,
it's up there.
I did not figure out the secret on that one. What do you do on that one? Tomato Grass number 2 on Rescue 911. There's Real Creamer. He's number 5 on both Kung Fu and Rescue 911. Look at you, Real Creamer. Then YO is 6th on Kung Fu Panda and 7th on Rescue 911.
We got Doc Mario. Anyone call a doctor? Doc Mario's here.
Hey, what's up, Doc Mario? Madman Hands, number 9 on Rescue 911, 733. Team McCluskey, top 10, Rescue 911.
Look at that, right by Mad Ben Han. Well done, sir.
Dang.
Right by Mad Ben Han. That's a trick.
Yep. I came close, but not close enough. Soggy Bacon, number 8. Anybody over here? Soggy Bacon, number 10 on Kung Fu Panda. Tomato Grass, number 11 on Kung Fu Panda. Papa Brad, number 13 on Kung Fu Panda. There you go.
I'm in the top 20 at least. Top 15.
13.9 million. Oh, man, you're so close to number 12. Wow. How close you guys were.
Yeah. It's tight. This is a low-scoring table, I find. That's Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah. Papa Brad, number 16th on Rescue 911.
Good. Top 20.
There I am, number 22 on Kung Fu Panda. I made it. I think I'll make it 8.9 million. Came close to we at 13.9. I'm at 18 or 8.9.
Yeah.
Nice. We both made it. So far we're both on.
Yeah, we're both on the list. We were not kicked off yet. This might be the week that we get on all 3. It could be. It could happen, Team McCluskey. This could be the
2
week.
hours left. We only have 2 hours left.
Could be the week. We make it on all 3.
Dave LB is number 23 on Rescue 911, and then Rescue Tech X. That's who you're going up against.
Yeah, Rescue Tech X. I play him tomorrow night. Yeah,
he's 25th
in Monster Bash.
There's Retro Tech X 31st on Rescue 911.
Yeah, he's a player. He's on all these leaderboards. He's playing.
There's Thor KC, number 34
KC.
on Rescue 911. Nice. KC. Not seen anybody else. You seen anybody else?
Dragon Slayer 1, Doc Mario. Dragon Slayer came into the fray this week.
Madman Hands. He's like, just ahead of you, TM. I stopped playing after that.
That's right. He had accomplished his goal. His goal was to beat UT McCluskey. After that, why bother? Why bother?
I do like Rescue 911.
I like that. I like that game too.
Yeah. Okay, so we did those 2. Okay, we got 1 table left. Pop Brad, did we make it on the World of Microbes? This is a hard game, but Mad Ben Hands, Tomato Grass, and Dave.
Yeah, look at those scores. Wow. Wow. Good job, Mad Ben Hand. Look at that score. 1,400,000,000. Wow. Dave
What's the trick on that one? What's the trick on that one?
They must have played a long time. That's all I got to say. That must have been a long game.
Yeah. Okay. Real Creamer, number 5. Well, I think he was in the top 5 in all 3 tables, right?
Yes.
Nice job, Real Creamer. Okay. Soggy Bacon.
Yeah, there's Spartacus. He's playing in the tournament.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's one of the players. Yep, Spartacus.
Number 9.
Mad Ben Han at number 9.
Yeah, we already did.
We already did Rescue 911. That's right. I'm sorry.
That's right. YO 13th on Microbes. Pete G. He comes in our stream sometimes. 19th. Chaotic, 22nd. Microbes. Don't see my name, man. I'm getting nervous. Oh, there I am.
Oh, man. I was worried.
Number 31st.
Tim
Tim
McCloskey.
McCloskey. 150 million.
McCloskey. Whew. Hope I'm on there.
Come on, Pop Brad. Where you at?
I hope I'm on there. Oh, man. I hope I didn't get kicked off.
We're at 41st.
Oh, it's not looking good, Team McCloskey.
We only have 8 more.
Oh, no.
43rd.
Oh, you already looked at these. You must know that I'm not on there.
No, I did not. Last time I looked, you were on there.
That. I was on there. Yeah, I guess I got kicked off. Dang it.
Dang. Yeah, last time I looked, it was earlier today. You were still on here.
Wow, I was on there early too. Well, it is what it is.
You gotta get on there, Pop Brad. Might been hands to give you some tips before the stream's over. Dang, I can't believe you're off, dude. I mean, you were on there last time I looked.
I know. Well, people are playing the game. They're getting good.
Yeah, and I was up in the top 20 earlier. I looked, so I dropped these 6 or 7 spaces. So you must have just dropped off. I bet you're like 51st, 52nd. I bet.
Yeah, probably. Oh well,
you're on there. Dang it, man! Both of us almost made all 3. Gotta get on there, man.
Yeah.
Mad Ben Hands, give some tips to Pop Brad so you can jump on real quick.
Get some tips from Mad Ben Hand. Don't let the ball drain.
That's it. That sounds easy enough.
Yeah, the Zen tables need to have a bigger leaderboard. I'll say it one more time. The Zen tables
need 100.
We need to go to 100 with Zen.
I think these micro.
No excuse not getting on the Magic Pixel though, but people are enjoying it. Obviously, they're playing the table. Look at the scores. People are playing. It's great.
I don't know. Some big scores, man, on all these. I mean, you have to, what? Even on microbes, you got to be at, what, 90 million to get on there?
90 million to get even your name, to even get on the 50. 90 million is a pretty good game.
Rescue 911, you had to have 209 million. I mean, and, what was Kung Fu Panda? This is a little bit, like you said, this is a lower scoring table.
Yeah, it's a low scoring table.
You think 4.6 would be easy to get, but it's not that easy to get that.
Not that easy.
I mean, you can get it probably, but you have to get some combos or stuff like that.
The challenging table. I never got really the dynamics of the waterfall. I got to the waterfall a few times with the Kung Fu Panda. I never understood what are you exactly supposed to do there?
You're supposed to knock out the wood so the waterfall can flow.
Oh, okay.
You have to do it 3 times. There's like one on the right, one in the middle, and then one on the left. You have to hit those before it drains, all the waterfall to drain. I got 2 of them. I got 2 of them, and then the ball.
Yeah, because it's like times it only works for so long.
Yeah, and that last one is hard because it's like way over to the left, and the other flippers over here on the right. I got 2 of them, man. I was like so excited to get that 3rd one because I think you got big score if you got that 3rd one, but
yeah,
it drained off. It's like, damn it. Royal Creamer said I would play it that long. Just couldn't keep the ball alive. That's the whole challenge, right?
That's the trick. Yeah.
Oh, man, Bananas asked. I guess his game was 2 hours. That'd be a long game if it was 2 hours. Okay, so that's AtGames. And what's tables we got coming up?
It's coming up, Team.
So where are we at? We are on week 5.
E.T. the Extraterrestrial, Space Shuttle Deluxe, and Haunted House.
Oh, all right.
I like Haunted House. That's a fun one.
Yeah, I like Haunted House too. Space Shuttle Deluxe. I've been.
I wanted to play the table more, and now it's in the competition. That's perfect.
Yep. E.T. I got to play it a little more. I haven't played that one a lot. I like it, E.T., but I haven't had an excuse to get over there. So it'd be kind of fun to play that one.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
That one, to me, I don't know if it is or not, but that was last time I played it. I mean, several times I played it as a low scoring table as well. But that could just be me. We'll find out this week, man. We got a week to play it, so Can't wait. And then the HD tournament should be close to the same. Gottlieb's Haunted House, Space Shuttle Deluxe.
Deluxe and the Mummy.
The Mummy.
The Mummy.
That's Zachariah Pack 4. I have not played the Mummy.
What you gonna do? Call your mummy? The Mummy.
I'm gonna call your mommy. Mummy.
Yep.
I'm gonna call your mummy. Okay. As you see in 2 weeks, man, the tables go up to 5. It's gonna be crazy. Try to get on 5 boards.
5 boards, man.
It's gonna be crazy in 2 weeks.
Well, maybe it'll spread the players out some, but I don't think it will. I think you'll still see them. It'll be hardest to get on the Zen leaderboard.
Are you gonna have 2 Zens? Let's see. Here it is for the 4K. So the 4K the first week is gonna be Chucky, Williams Pinball, the Twilight Zone. Oh yeah, so 2 Zens, Zancor Deluxe, Central Park, and all this. So we're gonna have 2 at least the first week. We're gonna have 2. But yeah. Okay. We're not worried about that yet. So we got ET, Space Shuttle Deluxe, and Haunted House. So it's gonna be a fun week. Looking forward to playing those. And if anybody out there had a hard time getting their scores on for like the Gottliebs, just reset your score in your settings. Because I know with Gottlieb, I think maybe all the Magic Pixels, you have to reset your score, because if you have a real high score, you have to beat that first to get onto the leaderboards.
Yeah. You should reset your score. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just go into settings, reset your score, and then your score will definitely show up. I don't know if everybody knows that or not, but I always want at least put that out there just in case you don't know. That's frustrating. It's like, why ain't my score showing up? Okay, so that's all I got, Pop. Right? You got anything else?
Not too much.
Are you guys
tomorrow night? I'll be playing Retro Tech X.
Are you guys going to stream it?
Yeah, we're streaming it.
What time?
7 o'clock
Central. Your time?
Yep, Central Time.
It'll be 8 o'clock Eastern.
Yep.
So check out Pop Brad and Retro Tech.
Yeah, check out our reviews of the Space Shuttle Deluxe. We both have reviews on our channels. Yep. You can see them in a lot better resolution on our produced videos. They're a lot better. It's straight on here. I have my spotlight on Gravitar if you're interested, and some Arcade stuff. So that's about it. That's all I got going on, T. McCluskey.
Sounds like a lot, man.
It is a lot.
Okay, so Wingo said I didn't know that. I was confused. Thanks, T. So some people don't know about that. Resetting your ball on those. Yeah, anytime you don't get your score on the leaderboard, always reset the ball. At least on Magic Pixels. Zen, you won't have
reset your scores.
Yeah, Zen, you won't have that issue, but they fixed it for Zen. I'm not sure why they never fixed it.
I like the video you did showing like that you can use the control panel, the arcade control panel with the Zen to launch the ball.
Yeah.
To start the game. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, the control panel, you can do some things with it on the pinball tables.
Yeah.
But one other thing too, on all tables, like if you're at the menu and you want to go into the game, you hit A twice on the control panel, and it'll bring you into the game. It won't launch the game, it won't start the game up, but you can actually at least get into the game, so you don't have to wear out your play button.
Yeah,
some people
that would suck. If you played so much that your play button wore out, that would suck.
I heard some people are having issues with the play button.
Some people might be having that issue, wearing out the play button on the pinball table.
But yeah, I was use the A button to go into a table. I did it twice. It saves your play button though, but you do have to hit the play button to launch the ball though, or get the ball up to the plunger.
Yeah, you need it with a Magic Pixel. You need to have it.
Yeah, and Gottlieb too.
Yep.
Zen you can use your joystick. Yeah,
you can use the joystick if you have it. That's true.
Wish they would do that with the others. Gottlieb,
Magic Pixel, yeah, and Gottlieb.
Yeah, that's a nice little feature. They added that to the Zen.
Yeah, that would be nice for people that have the control panel.
Once again, it would save your play button, so it doesn't wear out. I don't know if my play button wears out.
Take it easy, Ojib. Thanks for watching.
Hey, Ojib. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for playing our tournament as well.
Yeah, thank you.
So that's it. That's our show, guys. Hopefully we'll see you next Thursday. And have a great weekend. Have a great Friday, and then have a great weekend. And hopefully we'll see you next week.
That's it. Stay legit.
Stay legit, everybody.
T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk live stream. Welcome to Arcade Wars.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming tonight. We're gonna do the Arcade Talk show. Yeah, that's right here. The Arcade Talk show. That's right, we're gonna do it tonight. Come on, people, let's do it. Let's do the show. What show is that? That's the Arcade Talk show. Yeah, who's on tonight, you ask? You know who it is. T. McCluskey. And who else? You know who it is? Papa Brad.